snap. Hello. Hello. Slowly but surely get someone popping in. Welcome to this magical Friday night stream. Yo, Joe Anthony. Should probably pop Cam on. What up, dude? Oh, no. Look at this guy. Musk up in here, too. What's up, Rudy? Hey, I never heard. Did all this stuff get to you safe, bud? What's up, Kevin? Welcome to this amazing Friday night.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What up, Musk? What up, Joe? What up, Mike? What's up, people? Hopefully, we're all having a good time. I'm willing to have people jump in here for the heck of it. Just want to pop on and see everybody. Haven't been on in a while. Been working crazy hours, which is not bad. You know, going to support family, work as a team to get everything done you have to get done. But just want to get in here and see everybody. But yeah, Musk or somebody, if you want to jump on, you can. Definitely welcome to do so. I actually have your samples right here. The one you sent me. Ooh, I might give these a try. I haven't sprayed them yet. Super Joe Anthony in the house. What's your scent of the day, everybody? Mine is XYZ, which is my interpretation of YSLY Live. Right. XYZ Live. Super Musk. Oh, good. Glad everything arrived. Safe and sound. Hasabat. Or Hazibat. I think it's supposed to be like a J. Hashabat. There goes my dog running around upstairs. I never tried a re. Is that good? Jonathan, 1970. What's up, bud? Oh, look at that, Joe. Joe Anthony. If it was really that, that's pretty cool. I sent a sample of that to Musk so he could have a little sample. See what he would think of that last shipment I sent out to him. If anyone wants to grab that link, please feel free to do so. Honestly, just want to see some people have some fun. Frag talk, miscellaneous, whatever talk. Doesn't really matter. I wasn't planning on playing music tonight, which is okay. Of course, I always could, but... Uh-oh, he has the samples. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's looking forward to a nice weekend. I feel like we haven't been on stream forever. I haven't done a video in almost 2 months now. I went from having like one short video drop every day for like 3 weeks straight. And then life happens. I wasn't even able to stay up late for some of the late time streams. Falling asleep, so on and so forth. But hey, it is what it is. I knew I'd get sample. You had to know there would be a sample in there. Although I sent you some other ones too that are pretty solid. At least in my opinion. You might hate them, but I can't remember exactly which ones I sent you. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, you always comment. Looking forward to getting a video up there. At some point, I'll be able to get actual videos recorded, but I've been doing pulling 15 to 21 hour days, which is pretty wild. So I walk in the house and pass out. 21 hours is ridiculous. Just too much. but there's a ton of stuff to do when we're in transition between employees and such. So I'll do whatever it takes. Well, Joe Rudy, Jonathan. Whenever they posted that picture on, I think it was Renegade, I forgot all about that show. That was a good show. Yeah, thanks, bud. Yeah, it's why my voice is shot. Like it's kind of shot too. It's a little rough. I've constantly have like just from lack of sleep and such, which is crazy. But even today, I took today as like a PTO, like a holiday type thing, or not holiday, paid time off day. And I had an event this morning for one of my kids' old schools that I go help out with and do this. They're like graduation for the little kids and such. So I was there. I think I got up like 8 o'clock. So I was still sleeping in, which was cool. But I got home at like 4. So it wasn't a lot of sleep, just a little bit sleeping in. What's Jonathan's end of the day? Did I miss that? Toss it up there if you got it. I'm going to post this thing again because honestly, anyone that wants to jump in, be cool. And if you haven't been on before and you want to come on, you can always be a little dot. You don't have to be a human. But it's just fun getting people on board, coming on. Definitely some cool stuff going on. Did you guys order any fragrances for like over the Father's Day weekend, or to get in for Father's Day, or for your parents if they're with us still, or for that you're hoping to get as a parent, or so on and so forth for this weekend? The prize oud. Ooh. Is that a deep? Ooh, look at this Nightwing coming through. What's up, Jad?
Holy crap. What's up, bro?
The man, the myth, the legend. How you doing, man?
I clicked on this. I clicked on your stream and I saw a link. I didn't hear anything. I was like, I'm going in. That's it.
That's it,
What's
brother.
going on?
Man, not much, man. I feel like I haven't like seen or heard or chatted with anyone for like weeks. It just feels like we've lost a group of people over the last few weeks because of me personally. Anyways, just so busy.
I hear you, man. Everybody got their own life, their own thing, doing their own individual real life shit. This persona, this thing. It's I miss it. I miss it, man.
That's it, man. Well, I'm glad you jumped in. We got some good people in the chat already. They probably saw me post that I was gonna go live, and everyone's like, "Nah, he's not going on YouTube." It's been a little bit of time.
Shout out to the people listening. Hold on, let me find out. Okay, we got Rudy. What's up, Rudy? Joe Anthony, Anthony Lovride. I don't know. Yeah, Lovride. We got Jonathan in the house. People are coming up, man.
That's it, man.
How are you?
Good, dude. I'm excited to be sitting here and not actually doing any physical form of work. It's like a mental break. It's like every one of your names that popped up. Like when you popped down below, I was like a little kid, like, dude, hey, what's up? Like I just saw someone from junior high just meeting up again like from years ago. You know that feeling?
I get it, man. It's like the same asshole all these years after. It's just same guy, man. It never changed.
It's extended family, man. You just start to see them. You're like, oh, sick, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Actually, I saw a guy today from junior high that I said that out loud at the graduation thing I had to do. It was one of the kids who I went to junior high with. Come here, Lucas. Hey, I got a little dude popping in.
Hello.
Hello.
You can't hear anything. He said, hi, Lucas. What are you coming down for, bud?
To say hi.
To say hi? It's been a while since he popped on.
Yeah, man.
Just chiming in.
Did you do the RC thing or no?
No. This too, honestly, just because of work alone. But we haven't even got a chance to tinker with those things in a while. He asked if we did anything with the RCs yet. Not yet.
Can I show them my remix, the green and then purple thing?
Sure, go ahead. He's like pressing buttons.
FBI, open up! And his name is John C.
You can't even hear what it's doing, but that was good timing right there.
I'm glad he didn't push that button. You
He,
know which one I'm
he
talking
said he says those upstairs, not knowing what he's saying, and I was like, "That's a swear."
about.
That's awesome. Some good
Yeah, I
stuff.
remember you mentioning that on Joey's. He says like he mentioned something about
This,
a brother doing
What are
something.
you doing, step bro?
yeah, that in the middle of the yeah. I'm like, no.
Please though, it's a
They
bad
call fun.
phrase.
You go upstairs, but for now, I'll see you afterwards. We're gonna watch that movie, I think.
Me and Mom are watching that.
Okay. There's a new movie on Disney Plus, in case you didn't know.
Oh yeah, man. Oh man, Disney Plus been messing with me, bro. They pulled out every single Marvel rights from Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Now we can't have good shows anymore.
Well, that's
Like,
why they canceled all those shows, dude.
yeah, Daredevil, Punisher, all gone.
Yeah, once Disney Plus said that they were doing their own stream, then Netflix was like, okay, then well, if you're gonna do that, we're canceling all these shows, and that was it. Done.
Yep, it's a dunzo.
Yeah, well, they knew that. I mean, they also own Channel 5 and they own ESPN and they own. I mean, Disney owns a lot of stuff.
It's like, how much money do you need to make? Like, come on, really?
That's
Just let
it.
the people enjoy something for once. It can't be all about the money always. Like, you're not doing fragrances for the money.
No. If I was, I would. Yeah, no. I'm upside down like 500%.
Yeah.
But I keep
No,
making more.
Hey, as you should, because it makes you happy. You know.
Yeah, it's relaxing, and it smells good.
Plus, Neil really loves them. I know. I wish I could try them one day. Maybe I should talk to George. You know, he's always shipping me stuff,
Oh, really?
going above and beyond. I was
Oh, that's
actually,
awesome.
I might consider having him purchase it and then send it to me. Like you send it to me through him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
give
I
it to
never
him, and
really,
then he packages it with something when he sends it to you.
yeah, I never really opened that topic with him because he's always busy with the launch and stuff like that. So I was like,
Yeah.
gonna chill out a bit about it.
I ordered one of those at Creators. I didn't order all three. Not gonna lie, I didn't have enough money.
Well, uh, I didn't have enough money theoretically, what's the word? Theoretically, I didn't have it, but I did buy them.
See, there you go. Technically, I could say that could happen that way too. I chose the week before they came out though to order to give in and get new dressers for myself and my wife. So I couldn't stand. We don't even go like crazy. I think combined it was like $600 for both. You know, $600.
Yeah.
But that's super fair. It's not ridiculously priced. I'll build them myself. For goodness sake, they're pretty nice quality. They're just from like IKEA or something. But overall quality wise, they're solid. And you know, it's the second dresser that we have ever owned each, and we've been married
Wow.
17 years.
Yeah. I heard 17 years.
So that's pretty solid.
That is nice, especially nowadays. Furniture is like crap.
Oh yeah.
It's like all composite wood and stuff like that.
Yep. Actually, the stuff from IKEA. So this is kind of cool. When I was building the stuff, it's all solid wood.
Really?
None of it was particle board. You know.
Yeah, the particle board.
Yeah, it was actual wood. I'm like, holy crap! I'm taking each piece apart, thinking it would be like that crap, but no, it was. You could see the inside where it wasn't painted, at all. It was solid wood.
Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe you should make a fragrance called Solid Wood to commemorate that surprise.
Solid wood on the rise. Salute to the future of our worlds. Gotta love it.
What would it be? Maybe it would be an original one.
Yeah, right. Hey,
a little bit of sandalwood, some.
I should do a whole theme. It should be that the title we just said, and then I should also have one called One Night Stand.
One night stand.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit two of these. Real wood stuff, just got to pay up. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you pay for the handcrafted real wood stuff, you're paying thousands, but it's like the old fashioned, like the really nice stuff. This stuff here is still, I mean, it's like this thick, so it's okay. It's more than okay. It's solid, but you have to build the thing yourself. And when it's all said and done, they use a lot of really good recessed like nutserts and things like that, tool like hardware wise. That is really good quality comparison to some of the stuff you used to see. Even with the plastic things, sometimes you got to use for like wedges or whatever. A lot of the other materials in there are put together really well. Awesome, bud. Yeah, glad you're getting good performance out of those.
Yeah, I'm glad good stuff still exists.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's fun.
I'm
I
over
have
that.
fun building that stuff. It just takes a lot of time.
Well, it's the investment, financially and life wise.
Yep.
If you want something that's worthwhile to have, you gotta invest.
That's it.
Just choose whatever resource you have to spend on it, and there you go. From there, it's a sacrifice. That's what we do.
It's 100% that. That's exactly what you're saying, Jad. You do what you want to do. You can pay that. Like, so if I bought the same thing built, it would be probably like $900.
Yeah.
But by building myself, and even paying them was like 150. So it would have been like $500 each. So around $900, a little bit less than 900 each, 500 each. Caboose is in the house.
What's up, Caleb?
What's up?
Yeah,
dude?
man. The thing is, whichever resource you have, just invest that time, whether it be time, just money. Some rapper said, "I'd rather spend money before I spend time," which is a solid saying, but I don't have money, but I have time.
It's true. Even with with the DJ company, right? For years, what I would do is, so I always rented like a storage facility to hold like tools, equipment, sound equipment, all the different stuff. I'd go there and work on stuff if I had to. I would, build the racks there, do all the stuff. And what would happen is if I had a weekend off, so this is just like one of those things, if I had a Saturday off in a random month, whatever it was, and it was near the end of the month, what I would do is I would rent the next size up or the next size down storage facility in the same plaza, which gave you 1 free month rent. And I would transfer the whole entire storage unit, cleaning everything out, wiping things down, getting rid of trash, whatever I could give away, things like that. That one night, and I could do it all in a few hours, but it was somewhat relaxing, so on and so forth. But I would save $200 on that month's rent by spending the time to do the swap over. So it was like I was working a club event or something.
There you go. You were managing, and yeah,
it was slick. People used to always say, like, "What the heck are you doing?" It just made sense. At least to me, making sense. That's funny, right? Not even saying that on purpose.
It was making sense, and that's making sense.
And that's making sense.
I love that kind of phrase. You were doing the shorts. I really liked them. Then everybody started doing them.
Yep.
Which I don't mind. Of course, shorts are there for a reason. They're to save time.
Yeah. Plus the capacity that people have for attention span right now is so limited. It's not even funny. When you look at the back end, like stats for like even the music thing, people will, if you do like a Sweet 16 or something like that, they want like 30 seconds to a minute of a song and then they want the next one. Where adults want the full song or 90% of the song. You know what I mean? They want the whole thing.
I get it. It's always just know your market and then go from there. But also me as an individual consumer or viewer or whatever you might label it, I was talking to about this matter with somebody that is facing it or have faced it or is still facing it. Sorry, I gotta gather my thoughts here. Me as a YouTube content viewer, sometimes I feel like it's flooded, it's watered down, it's filled with repetitive stuff that is basically nonsense. And this is an insult to every content creator, but so I'm sorry. Sometimes I just don't have time to watch your video. It's just it is what it is. Sometimes
to me,
yeah. Sometimes it's not really the topic. Sometimes it's just that I'm too busy, and it accumulates
No,
I
I get
shouldn't feel
that.
guilty. Yeah, I shouldn't feel guilty to not watch somebody else's content. It's just there, but I don't have access to it because of my own excuse. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times I can't personally click on something to watch just like a video. Um and actually give it the attention that I think it deserves, if that makes sense. I can click it, I can listen to it in the background. Again, I've also been, like I said, working way too many crazy hours right now. But with that being said, while I'm doing that, while I'm at work, aiming to get the job done, I'm listening in the background to all the videos. So
Mm.
they're almost getting more attention because I'm just listening to everything. But whatever comes up next on my subscription list just comes up. I'm not hunting down the video, if that makes sense.
Mm. Yeah, I get it. You're not, and to me, you're not really interacting with what they're presenting. It's just letting it pass by as if it was like a side by river.
Yep. And once in a while, I'll throw a like on something or comment. And then there's Eugen streams, which I'll just listen to because not for nothing. Sometimes they're very long and entertaining. Like the one in the store, that one when he was in that. Did you hear that one, Jad, or no?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can we like
Eugene,
backtrack a little bit?
Eugene,
Oh,
Eugene.
oh, yeah. There's
He
been
was
a long time since I watched any Eugene video.
okay. There was just one, anyways, that they had a video in a fragrance store up
Oh, you
in
mean the one on
Canada.
Channel 69,
Oh,
right?
is that where it was?
I think it was on either Channel 69 or Batch Code. Yeah, I watched that one.
That was good.
It was really good.
Yeah,
It was
the
excellent.
girl walked around and talked about a bunch of like vintage fragrances, all that stuff.
I just saw a dude.
Oh no, that might have been the dad. So that was the same thing. Oh, they did. Yeah. Channel 69 did a small snippet of it. But that was like hours long. She was walking around, the daughter was walking around the store talking about all these. They had a bunch of vintage fragrances, and she would open and talk about them and like show old bottles, show some like really cool ones. One that the mom got like for an award for selling a bunch of fragrances. Yeah, Lee
That must have
Parfuma.
been interesting.
It was a really good video. It was very interesting. It was him and I think Mitch, and then they just kept asking questions, and then Mitch kept saying, "Put that one aside for me. I want that too."
He
And she's
was
like,
window
"Okay."
shopping
Oh, he was
from
waiting.
his
Yeah,
home.
he's like, "No more. That's the last one. I can't do any more. No more."
Window shopping from his home. That's next level. That's
Yeah.
oof.
With like she's a really pretty girl. She's very nice, pretty. Oh, we got another visitor here.
Oh,
Look at this
shit.
guy,
What's up, man? Yeah.
Yo, what up, Neil?
Neil. Haven't talked to you in a few weeks, bud. Welcome aboard, man.
Yeah, I'm an Amazon influencer.
Cool.
It's a very rare program. It's
Is
only
it top
100,
secret?
only 100 people.
Is it
It's
top secret like the military? You can talk about it. Or you on a mission to save
hey,
consumers all around the world?
I gotta tell you, man, I'm making good freaking money. Good money. I'm not even joking because it's like if the people click on the video and then they buy something, they don't even have to buy anything. They just have to click on the video, and if they watch it a certain amount of time, yeah, man, it's good. It's like I've already gotten to the point where I'm gonna get at least $200 for the rest of my life every month. So I mean that's good, yeah. And it's like so I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna try to. I'm doing little stupid things like a key locator, like because Amazon is coming out with their Prime Day, so I did a little review on this little key locator thing. Hopefully, because it's like a cheap device, and I think they may. And if they have it like as a Prime deal, and I get 1,000 clicks or 2,000 clicks, yeah, you would be surprised how many people click. Dude, nobody clicks on the colognes. I have some cologne videos. I got like 5 clicks on all the colognes, like 5 clicks, 10 clicks. I do other things. It's like thousands of clicks, man. Nobody cares about colognes, and that's the truth.
You know, think about that. If I mean, someone here could go there, but I've never gone to Amazon to buy a cologne. I mean, and I have hundreds and hundreds of colognes.
I think that's pretty much. I don't think anybody does.
I mean, just factual. I mean, I'll go to if you're into the fragrance game. I mean, people do buy them from there. Those are someone that just wants to buy a cologne that's not in the fragrance community, and we all know the community is where the volume comes from.
People
right?
go to Fragrance Net or
exactly.
Hey, by the way, Oud Dream, which was a fragrance, it's the best Montal by far. Somebody says compare it to Bulgari Man in Black. I don't think so, man. But anyway, it's going for $35 on Fragrance Net.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Hey, everybody jump on it.
Hey, what's up, Taffy? If I didn't say that,
it is. I have 6 Montals. It's better than all of them. It's the best Montal there is. I would say. I say another one that if you like gourmands, not the Intense Cafe, that one isn't all that, but they have another Intense Cafe, like a newer version that came out like a year ago. That's a pretty good one.
I heard Chocolate Greedy is supposed to be good, but I've never smelled it.
But they do have the newer Intense Cafe is a very good gourmand. Not the old, not the regular one. There's one that came out maybe a year ago. People are going to start talking about it once the price goes down. All of a sudden, everybody's going to start talking about Oud Dream. Trust me.
Nice.
But I'm a shaving guy, man. I have to buy shaving soaps.
Shaving soaps. See, I have to shave once a month, so it's not not that common.
Oh, Montals and Manceros. I'm trying to click on your comment, Rudy. Yeah, they're going to be dirt cheap when the bubble bursts. Yeah. Yeah, Ristretto Intense is like their second best fragrance.
Nice.
Ristretto Intense is the second best, and Oud Dream is their best.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I bought a couple of them. There was a stint for about a year where I got very lucky at like Marshalls and things like that, where I got like 2 or 3 bottles of Green Irish Tweed at Marshalls, Royal Oud, a couple other things, and then I got 2 or 3 Montals as well. And one was like gold something, pure gold, I think it was called, which I thought was no good to me. There was a rose one, which I wasn't a fan of. And there was one other one. I sold them all. I was like, nope.
Was it metallic rose or was it like super dank?
Look at that guy. Mr. Miami.
Oh.
It was just, it was not really that great to me. It was kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
But this is my scent of the day. I love this one.
What's this? Oh, there you go.
You know this
is that Happy Land Homeland?
Homeland.
Yeah.
Homeland Security.
It's a good,
like that.
Good. It's very good, man. People used to say I shill for EJ. I haven't talked to the guy in like a long time.
I think you just liked his frags.
I like this. That's about. But people were like, "Oh, I think it was Kanger." He's like, "Oh, you're gonna talk about Happy Land again?" I'm like,
I did a bunch of shorts on Happy Land in a row, but that's because I put them all on the table next to me here. The day that I like the last time I took a Friday off, and that's when I made all those shorts. I just recorded every video in a row about the whole line that I had.
I do remember. Yeah, you mentioned that one of them smelled like markers.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was El Gudo. Smells like those, like when I was a kid, the little flavored markers.
Flavored.
Yeah, they were like, it brought back this reminiscent memory of, it was either the grape or the blue or whatever color marker it was. You know which ones I'm talking about, right, Neil? As a teacher, those scented markers.
Yeah. I have some.
See,
a bunch of marker sniffers.
That's
I
it.
have some in the other room. I don't feel like bringing them out, but yeah.
I'm gonna look them up online and share the screen.
Freaking
yeah, the whole man is good, man.
So yeah, some dude back in school. I can't remember which grade, but he used to smell the highlighters.
Oh yeah,
like
dude.
sniff them really hard.
That's what these are. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
No, they weren't scented. They were just, they smelled sharp.
It was these dude right here.
Oh yeah, no, they didn't look like that.
When you smell these, like the licorice smells like licorice. The I think the brown might have been chocolate, which would have been funny if they made it like a negative thing. Like imagine these were like those jelly bellies and stuff that smell
So
bad. and taste
the
bad.
pink one would smell like
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. Dude, the best thing is I'm trying to click the screen to move it around. I'm clicking the one that we're on. But
So
like, see this thing here? The grapes
grape,
grape was like
apple.
purple, apple was green, banana was yellow, or lemon. I think it was lemon when I was younger, but whatever it was. I mean, we're talking 20 something, well, probably 35 years ago when I would have smelled these.
Man, I bet the red one would smell like secretions magnifique because of the blood thing.
It definitely could. But yeah, these things they always smell so good. You
Yeah,
ever smell it?
I think I threw them away.
Yeah. Look at this little finger.
Is that your fingering thing?
When I point to the board for the kids.
Right.
Everyone's chilling out,
Pay
even
attention
people that
to this
aren't
one right
reviewers.
Yeah, I'm not even a fragrance reviewer. I'm like, I'm already like over it. It's like, it's like useless. I'm watching shave soap videos.
Dog man, what's up, dude?
At least those guys are genuine in the wet shaving and in the wet shaving videos. Yeah, the fragrance game is like all on YouTube. It's all
He's
fake.
asking why my screen is black because I have the camera turned off, man.
He's in Nightwing mode.
But yeah, I'm gonna turn it on just for once.
Whoa.
So
It's
that's
still
my
black.
situation. I know that's my situation. I'm in the dark.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Let's call Joey. Let's see if Joey's doing
I've
it.
come to talk with you.
Please don't
again.
call him, bro. Let him be.
Why?
He's in New York, man. He's with family. Just let him have it.
What if I call him?
It's your with your own liberty to do it. I advise against it, but it's just an advice. You choose to follow it or not.
Yeah, I left him alone. I sent him a quick condolence thing, and that was it.
Yeah. I like to check up on him every now and then. Just like keep it short. Maybe send him a joke or two.
You know what would be funny, Jan, if you sent him a picture of men's genitalia? Because he'd be like, how did he send me this picture? You just had to keep your eyes closed and hope he got it right.
What if I send him like a picture of a rooster?
He doesn't answer his phone. I don't think. Okay, right 3 times, 4 times.
Like a really giant rooster.
5 times.
This is for that finger tool. Is that what you're saying there, Musk?
Yeah, he's using my joke. I guess maybe, man. I'd send him just a giant picture of a rooster, man. He'd be like, "Why is Chad sending me pictures of chicken?"
Of chicken? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because
I know you're saying the wording.
exactly.
Bacock.
Bacock.
What if it be
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cockadoodle who? Rudy,
Cock-a-doodle-you.
So Rudy had sent me a bottle that he needed transferred into something, and I was lucky enough I was able to do it for him. And when he did, he asked me if he's like, "Hey, thanks for helping me out." He's like, "You want some samples of some stuff, so on and so forth." I'm like, "No, it's okay." And then he's like, "I got like Chanel," so he sent me these 4 samples.
Yep, he got the hookup, man. He I think if I'm not mistaken, he goes to these like high end designer boutiques and like he finds the hottest sales rep. He gives them like that A1 meat.
Oh yeah.
And then they hook him up.
He hooks it up with Rudy D. There we go. I haven't smelled them yet though, so I'm gonna spray one right now. I have never tried this fragrance and I always wanted to. This is Cora Mandel.
Ooh, Corey Mandel.
Never tried it yet.
That's
Might
that
have to
white
buy
chocolate.
it after.
It's very nice.
That's
Hey,
that
can
white
you
chocolate.
see this? Let me see. Can you see what I'm seeing or no?
Oh, someone's here now. Oh wait, you're sharing a screen?
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you hear it? Let me see. Good morning.
Who's in the background?
I have to unmute it if you. Oh, you should go ahead. I hear it. It's very quiet though.
Okay.
You just have the volume on it, can't you?
Yeah, I don't think you can share the volume. I went to Yeah, it's no big deal. I gotta upload it just dude, if they actually make that a Prime deal, I'll make like $300-400.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, but I don't know what they're gonna upload or sell.
So could you replicate it like
This?
Cormando?
I don't know. It reminds me of something. It's good though.
It's
What is this similar to?
white
I don't know.
chocolate or
I just
something.
smell
Patchouli and white
when I
chocolate.
I smell patchouli and
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing. If I may speak, I went to a discounter and they had a giant bottle of this. It was way out of my price range, even at the discounters. I just sniffed it from the cap, and all I got was really smooth patchouli,
yeah,
like buttery smooth patchouli.
yeah, it's soft.
it's a fragrance you'll never wear, but it smells great.
I hear you
Yeah,
about the
what
not
does it
wearing.
remind me of? It
Maybe
reminds me of something, dude.
rehab, maybe rehab that one like really smooth patchouli.
No, rehab doesn't do that for me. But what the heck?
And rehab got that really creamy patchouli.
It smells good though. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
know.
Coromandel sounds like
somebody,
this.
somebody, somebody's probably pissed off that I compared an Initio to a Chanel.
Well, it is what it is. It all depends what you smell.
Here's the thing: I've never worn it on my skin. I just sniffed it from the cap, and that's the impression I got. It was just smooth, buttery patchouli. And
Yeah,
to
it's
me,
like it's a creamy patchouli.
at the time, I wasn't really interested in patchouli fragrances. I still am not because I don't like it when it's dominant. I like it more as a bass note in the
Yeah,
background,
I got
playing
you.
with the other notes.
It's funny. I didn't like it for a while. It actually bothered me. It smelled like dirty, stanky, but just something that wasn't right. Some of vetiverse come across that way for me as well. But now, it stands out in fragrances. Now it's like something I almost pinpoint almost first.
I get it. You're now honed and zoned in to it.
It smells better even as it keeps going.
I would imagine it's Chanel.
Yeah,
And the
Neil, I
thing
like
is,
your
I was
lights, bud.
discussing this. Oh,
Sorry, go ahead,
sorry.
Jed. I just wanted to say I like Neil's lights. It looked good when he had the light off there, all the background.
I do like them. I very much like the retro '80s style. I'm into that. Although
Yeah.
I have nothing to prove it.
Yeah, what I did is I put a black light behind my cologne cabinet to
Oh,
make
that's
it more
why I see
purple.
white stains. Nice.
It's more purple,
Okay, yeah,
and it makes the car light up a little better.
yeah. The whole
Yeah.
background looks good, man. I know you kept
I love the
tinkering with
Countach.
everything, but it looks good.
Yeah, I keep
I re-
tinkering until I get it.
I really love the Countach. Have I told you that, Neil?
Yeah,
It's a nice touch. It's better than the Panther. Just saying.
I have an Asteroids 12x16 frame. I don't know if it's next to the lightning bolt. It's pretty cool.
It is really cool. Backtracking to the thing about patchouli. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I said, I don't know what lavender smells like personally because I have numerous fragrances that have dominant lavender in them.
Mm-hmm.
They all smell different. I cannot pinpoint the similarities in between them when it comes to lavender. And the buddy of mine mentioned that lavender could sometimes be soapy, can sometimes be spicy, sometimes can be herbal. It's just it has so many facets. And he mentioned two other notes, vetiver and patchouli. He said those three notes, vetiver, or those three materials, vetiver, patchouli, and lavender, they can have so many facets. You can have chocolatey patchouli, dirty patchouli, earthy patchouli, dry patchouli,
Yep.
suede patchouli, and you can have other facets of vetiver. I personally do not like vetiver.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like it. It smells like dirt to me, and that's unclean. It doesn't. You see, oud doesn't smell filthy to me.
No, it smells nice.
No, it's
Yeah,
it smells sweet.
but vetiver smells filthy. Like you're actually dirty. That's what vetiver reminds me of being unclean.
See, it all
Which
depends
is
to me whatever it's mixed with.
yeah,
If
how you
if
use
it's yeah, if it's mixed to the point where it's like it's almost like cooking the right meal where they cook everything together with the right spices where it's outstanding. But
Mm.
if you're someone that like I don't like anchovies, but there are certain meals that you'd never know have anchovies in them.
Pizza.
Yeah, I get it. It's almost like a cake. You know, you don't taste the eggs, but they're there.
Right.
Pizza with anchovies is delicious. Holy crap.
Never
I hate
tried them as
anchovies.
far as I know.
Dude, pizza with anchovies is freaking incredible. Anchovies and mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms and I don't like anchovies, but with pizza, it tastes great.
Rudy, have you ever gotten compliments when we're in Coromandel?
Yeah, it smells great, man. Yeah, I'm sure you will.
It's just got like I could see on the with your body heat and temperature evolving it even more because I just sprayed on the little casing there, but man, it reminds me of something though, and I don't know what it is. It's driving me a little bit crazy actually. it's I don't know. It's definitely it's a clean, creamy patchouli. I mean, Jad, that's the easiest way to describe it.
Oh yeah,
That's
it is. The thing about Chanel is they don't really do dirty.
Yeah.
You know, they all even if they smell danky, they don't smell filthy or dirty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense because even with so like that type of a thing for me, when you smell like people compare a lot of times things like Creta Ventus, Hajavat, Cedrat Boise, all these different fragrances. And like if you, to me anyways, and or Orion, I think from Terena Terenzi or whatever, Tizena Terenzi, whatever
Orion.
you say. So when you put all those together, there are definitely similarities. There are things about them. I personally like the harshness of Aventus a little bit more because Hajavat to me is definitely smoother, creamier. Orion's really close to that same threshold as Hajavat. And then Cedrat Boise is just like a nice, easy, simple fragrance to grab. That's in the, like with this like the same wheelhouse.
Yeah, I love Cedrat. It's my first ever niche purchase, ever. And at the time, I didn't know it was an Aventus clone. I just really loved it.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't even like Aventus that much. I mean, I like it, but not that much.
Yeah, I like it personally. Mephisto does smell just like Silver Mountain water.
Ooh,
it's like a creamier version to me.
You know, I was actually eyeing up a Gentle Uomo set that I found, but I don't have the money for it.
What's that noise?
I'm sorry.
That's not me. It's coming from you, Jad.
I know. I have to go. Sorry.
Oh, is it an alarm? Oh, we lost Jad. Oh, well. Sad face. Is your mic off?
My mic?
Oh, no. Yeah. Your mouth was moving, but you weren't saying anything.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get these. I'll try to make some money.
There you go.
Yeah, so if it works, I mean, if they actually.
What is that thing?
This thing?
Yeah.
It's like it zaps your. Let me see. Hold on, let me put it on. It sort of zaps your. It's like nerves.
To make the muscle pulsate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It takes away pain.
Is it taking away your pain?
It's got like little electrical zaps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what have you been doing, man? You've been working hard, huh?
Dude, yeah, a lot. More than even before. Monday I worked 21 or 22 hours. Tuesday I worked only like 16 or 18. It's still insanity. I don't remember the next day. And then yesterday was 20, 21 hours.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
That's like you might as well just bring a
Sleep
sleeping
there.
bag.
Yeah. That's what I would have done if I didn't want to come home and take a shower. Came home, take a shower, slept for like 4 hours. Today I technically had off, but I had to work this morning for that thing for graduation at my kid's old junior, like little kid school, preschool and all that stuff. Every year they call me back because when my kids were there, I did it. So they're like, "Oh, we need you. It's the best. It's so much easier." So I'm like, "Awesome, thank you."
Yeah, I've been watching like I pretty much I don't watch fragrance videos. I'm just like over the whole fragrance community. I mean, except you and like Rudy, just the normal guys. You know,
No
not
worries,
much.
Jed. You're good, Jed.
I even unsub from Jeremy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, Neil, I never sent you that. I wanted to send you a sample of this, a bottle of this.
The lavender extreme.
Aaron's pocket.
Oh, hey, the lavender extreme is freaking incredible.
That's so good. I love that.
I used the whole bottle of the Dolce and Gabbana. I bought a real one. Sorry I didn't buy the clone. I smelled the real one a long time ago, but I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, you used the whole bottle up?
Yeah, I used the whole 18 mil?
Yeah, 17 ml. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, 17. Dude, it was good. It was really good.
Nice.
It macerated really well, but it took a couple months. Truly.
Well, I think I literally mixed it the day I sent it to you. So
yeah,
I think I told you that.
But towards like the 2 month, I was like, I don't want to wear anything else, so I just wore it every day.
Awesome.
It was incredible. Incredible. But yeah, in the beginning, it was like, oh, it's alcohol and this and that. And
then it broke down.
It came together, man. It came together really well after 2 months.
It's awesome. You know, what's funny is I sent like 10 or 12 of the different things to Scott that he had come in. And like out of the first 6 of them that he got, one of them was that one. And he's like, dude, he's like, I love all of them. He's like, but I can't stop using the Distinguished Shower. He's like, I love it. He's like,
me too.
That's sick. That's funny. That's good though. I made like a liter of that, so I have a lot of that.
Oh, it's very good.
Because I love that frag. I wanted to make enough that I felt like I could wear it myself.
Yeah.
I always feel because when I'm walking around, I'll make samples like this size all the time, and I'll just have them in my pocket and I hand them to people when they say they like the smell of it. And I'm like, here you go. They're like, oh, what is this? I'm like, oh, it's just my site, blah, blah, blah. Chad, thanks, bud. It's all good, man. Sometimes things happen.
But like I don't remember smelling it. I think I don't know. You smell so many things over time and you just like, okay, that one I don't like it. And then like something catches your attention. Yep. I remember back in those days, Paco Rabanne XS caught my attention. The original. And that's sort of like, I think Silver Mountain. I don't know. No, it's Himalaya, I think. And that one I bought back in the 80s.
I like Himalaya.
Yeah. They have Paco Rabanne XS.
Smells
Nobody talks about it. Everybody talks about Pure XS and all this other stuff.
I don't know which ones I have of those. You know what I do have, John? I just saw you mention that. The only one I have of those is this one, which is the canceled one, retired, whatever you call it. Mont Blanc Legend Intense. Smells like Abercrombie Fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like literally. That's
I smelled a couple Mont Blancs and I just felt like it didn't. I don't know. I pick up negative vibes from certain colognes and from all the Mont Blancs that I smelled. I got like I'm even over my Frank Olivier's. I gotta send them out to somebody.
That's awesome.
It's just I'm gonna have some money. I'm gonna send them out to somebody. I'll figure out.
Jonathan, I'm jealous, dude. Look at Jonathan's post right there. He's got vintage woods and fierce for his birthday.
Nice.
I love those. They bring back just good memories of walking through the mall. But I haven't, and I'm not going to spend the ridiculous money on eBay to buy the original Abercrombie cologne. Just regular. It's called like classic or something.
Yeah, I remember the first one. That, you go into Abercrombie and it smelled like that.
The whole store smelled like it. Yeah. And then after like the next generation, it was fierce, right? So we
Yeah.
used to walk around, and I wore that stuff like crazy. And we used to walk around. I worked at Abercrombie when I was like 20 years old or so. And I would walk around, and you had to spray the clothes and spray the door opening and the mannequins and things like that, literally all the time. It's pretty crazy.
Dog man, he doesn't even get to like enjoy his colognes. He's like, I'm gonna get the next one. I'm gonna get the next one. You got to enjoy what you have sometimes, you know.
You know what though? I'll tell you right now, me personally, I never get to enjoy them truly, because what happens is I have a few that I'm like I said last year, I absolutely wore Cremo, Blue Cedar, and Cypress more than anything else.
Yeah, it's weird. Like
It's a $22 frag.
Dude, I've been wearing. Okay, I've been wearing the your version of whatchamacallit, Dolce & Gabbana, and now I've just been using this one, and that's it.
Yeah,
Homeland.
I like that. That's a nice frag.
Yeah, but that's how it is, man. You wear the same fragrance for a week, and it's like you don't want to switch. Like, to wear something different every day is kind of weird. Like, you get used to it, and you don't want to switch. And then you're like looking for a different vibe, and then you just go with that fragrance for a week or whatever.
Gotcha.
Let me see.
What does it say? I enjoy.
Shit, thumbnail didn't upload.
I don't know what that said. This one here. Look at this mad bottle. This is a vintage bottle, splash bottle of Drakkar.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of funny because it definitely still smells good. Reminds me of that old school smell. And then the new one, which is just a spray bottle I have here.
Hold on, I gotta turn my. You know what a light box is?
Yeah, for tracing.
No,
I can't get it to focus. There it is. Oh, there you go. Yeah, dog man. Just enjoy whatever the heck you want to enjoy, man. That's the best part. You do you, but that's just what you do anyways. That's perfect. That's what makes me laugh the most. I have not heard of A&F or Abercrombie Fitch Hedges. Came before Woods, huh? No. Now I want to smell it.
Where's mine? I got
Ultra Zest. I sold my bottle of Ultra Zest to this guy Tim Greathouse in the fragrance groups. I sent that to him, sold it to him. I never really wore it. It smells good. It's just I was tinkering around with making my own version of it, and then in the end, the final version came out more than okay to me.
I've heard that name before, Tim Greathouse. He's an older gentleman.
Very nice guy. Yeah, he's from Hawaii. A couple of the frags I have, he actually helped me name as well. Know how like Neil, I would throw like names of frags around. He would be one of the people that. Oh, look at that! That display right there. Oh, your light box.
Yeah. So
I got you. So that's your little. You put something in there to take a picture of it.
it's a white background, so I got to change the background to black. Yeah, to get a nice contrast.
Yeah, John, that's horrible, man. I don't really. That's like this one here going for 150, 200, and 300 bucks. You just can't do it. It was, I think they said it was 15 when it came out. I think I paid almost 100 bucks to get this in my collection, but it was more because I just like collecting stuff, and that's why I wanted it. I wanted to smell it. I got it for, it was like 90 bucks or 100 bucks. It might have been 85, but somewhere in that plus the shipping. Definitely right below 100 though. Smells good. It's just more of a collectible item. Kind of like the same thing with this guy. The only reason I bought the whole bottle is as a collector, it was something I wanted in my collection. I wear it a lot to look at that. It's missing more oil, more juice than some of the other fragrances in my collection. No, I never wear that. I sent a sample to somebody.
You know how to edit images on your phone? Like the iPhone 11 has all that stuff.
Yeah, I edit all the thumbnails and all the images and everything I do through my phone.
You know what I'm talking about, though? Like, here's this picture, right?
Yep.
But it's not very, like, I'm going to go in here and press edit, and I could do different things with it. You know about that, right?
Yeah. I use an app called Over. It lets me do a little bit more on top of that. I'll let you.
Exposure.
That's how I make like the thumbnails. That's how I do like the overlay that's on there right now. Like even this, if I want to, I forgot I have this in here now. Ready, Neil? Just for you, bud.
What's that?
Look at the screen.
I'm looking at your screen. Oh, your background, the black lights.
No, dude. Look at the screen. Your name's on the screen there. You know, my name's on there.
Oh. Brilliant.
There you go. Jonathan, I think I have your info. Message me. I'll send you a 2 ml of that. Just get in touch with me. I'll put some other samples in there for you. That's I don't even have to like siphon it out of there. I can put a syringe in there and get it because it's there's no sprayer.
Highlights.
I always say good stuff about that one. It's one I always intend to get and never do. Not the vintage. I always looked at like the new one. People always talk about that one in 3 a.m.
Contrast. That's good.
The app I use is called Over. The I pay for a premium version only because it gets me some other text and other things, but the free version was fine. It worked perfectly good. Lets me tinker when I want to tinker, and not when I don't. I forgot Neil. I forgot I had this. I forgot I had this in here too.
I remember that shit. That was good times. Good times.
That was hilarious. Huh. Actually, we did it. I set this up for one time when Scott was on with me and you popped on. This little thing. Hey, look at this one here. I don't even know if you ever saw this one before. 504.
Oh,
what about Aquamara? And
Scott.
That's the stuff.
Vignier.
He's a good dude. His son is nasty at baseball.
Yeah.
We'll get Joey on the screen for a second there. Cannoli like a little brother since 2020. And cannoli eat now. It's getting Corona 2020. I have too many overlays. All right, go back to this one for that bit.
I got one of these little things, right? Let me put the camera back on me. But
absolutely, Jonathan. I'm glad you're aiming it at your midsection, Neil. Thank you.
Yeah, really.
Dreams do come true.
What are you doing, step bro?
You see my asteroids poster back there?
Oh yeah.
It's a metal sign.
Oh, cool.
I drilled like 4 holes, put some like things in there to hold it. Let me see. Allow external storage.
I've never seen it, Musk. Never watched it. I know Neil did. Neil, he's asking if you saw Fragrance Jerks is no more.
Yeah, it's Oda Jerks. EAUDE Jerks. So it's still there, but it's a different site now. It's on Reddit. It's Oda Jerks.
There you go. I've never tried this one. I don't know if I said that yet, but I always hear good things. It's one of those fragrances that when I walk by, I always think about buying it, and then I don't. Whoa, Sandy's here. What's up, Sandy? Make sure too, if anyone else wants to jump on, I'll keep dropping the link here and there. It's not a ton of stuff. Just looked at the time earlier, and I was like, you know what? It's not too late. Miss seeing a bunch of the great people on here, so here's a link. Look at the love getting thrown to Sandy. Nice. Fun stuff. I don't even know what else is in front of me. You know what? I still haven't even tried this yet. Neil, I was on the phone with you when your Mr. Miami showed up, and I was buying this bottle. Remember?
Oh yeah, you've never.
I still have never sprayed this.
Wow.
I haven't. Even, I want to try it fresh. On like maybe. No, I'm not gonna do it right now. But I haven't tried that one, and I haven't tried this one. These are our most wanted.
I'm not so into designers, man.
Dude, so I'm a fan of Wanted by Night. I'm a big fan of that one. It just, I want to say that's one of the first ones I bought, close to $100. That brought me when I was getting really back into the fragrance game. So that was one of those that when I smelt it, I just couldn't stop smelling it. I needed to keep smelling it.
Excuse me.
What's up, brother? So it gets there, but it's what they call big pimping. Look at your logo on the bottom, Neil. You're like fancy.
No, I'm in Photoshop right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just somebody else. Come on, man. Because I got to do this. I got to get this up.
How many videos you posting a day?
Well, I haven't 6, 18, 9, 12. Well, like I try to do one a day, but sometimes you got to do the ones that are going to get clicks too, and you have to do usually like something electronic. I did plumbing stuff that usually gets a lot of clicks. Plumbing stuff,
Yep.
And show the installation.
Electronics. So
I did one on my air fryer, got a lot of views. I did one on the bidet, got like tons of views with the bidet, man.
Did you actually show it in use?
Yeah. No, not on it, but I show different things, and I try to get different angles and talk about it. Show the pressure, show that you could clean it. All this stuff. Clean the nozzles and this and that.
Yep. That's
but,
cool.
you have to do it a couple times because it's like sometimes you mess up.
Yep. No, that's cool.
You
could see messing up using the bidet.
No, I mean making
be funny the video. I know what you meant. I'm just being
image resize, image size. They would take 720. You know about that, right? 1080. They don't take even on YouTube. You gotta do it.
Really?
Yeah, and Amazon too.
Yeah, it's one of those deals, man.
Oh, I want to make it larger. I want to expand it a little.
So go ahead and press the button, make it bigger.
Yeah.
If you could find the button to make it bigger, I bet you can make millions on Amazon. Press this button, makes it bigger.
It's nice now. Oh yeah.
Look at this comment. This is true. Joe was trying to get you to do this video of the bidet quite some time ago. I think he was actually really wanted to get a video of you trying it out.
What I wanted to say about this thing. Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Thank you.
Find your phone, find your keys.
Go to the bathroom. I thought it was going to show us an example of using the bidet. That would have been amazing. Possibly been my favorite video all day. Again, if anyone, I know you don't have to jump on, of course, but if you want to, definitely feel free to do so. Like I said, tonight's more of a wide open, hey, come on, join us, hang out. Just haven't seen everybody for a while. And I was like, you know what? This is what we're going to do today. Sandy, what was your send of the day? We got everyone else's, I believe.
Hey, Michael, what's up
Yo.
with the title? Find your keys, find your phone, or never lose your phone or keys again.
Find your keys, find your phone.
Okay.
Because if you're looking for something to find them.
Find your keys. Find your phone. Demonstration.
There you go.
Tag products. Amazon key finder. Key finder. Finder.
And this is how the production process works.
Yeah.
You come up with the thing you got to do, an idea, video, whatever it might be. And here you are.
$15.58.
That's how much they are each?
Yeah, the key finders that much.
Nice.
But I'll get, anytime somebody watches a video, let me make sure it's the same one. Yeah, 968 reviews. Is it the little gadgets go on sale for Amazon? Okay.
Which one's the?
But like these little key finders, that's what goes on sale for Amazon Prime Day. Like these little stupid gadgets, you know?
Definitely get that.
Huh?
I said definitely get that. I know what you mean. Those are the things that go on sale, especially
Yeah.
when it's their own product.
Let me see. Where's my never no, I gotta put text on the thumbnail. Find your keys, find your phone. It's you need this. How about you need this? Is that good? Or no?
Oh, that's too vague.
Amazing. Just put no. Yeah.
Find your keys, find your phone.
Yeah, but for the thumbnail demonstration, I'll just put demonstration. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Okay, demonstration. Demonstration. Yeah, demonstration. Okay, let me make it white outline and then apply. And then you usually do those little bevels and stuff like that.
What, bevel and emboss for the outside edges?
On Photoshop.
Sometimes if I want to do that for like framing, it's almost like a shadow base.
Outer glows, maybe white outer glows because demonstration. That's good.
Nice.
Okay, let me see.
Fico di Amalfi.
That's too much fig. Key finder. Amazon. PNG. You know about all this stuff. PNG.
PNG is
I don't
the
know what
type
the
of
hell.
file. It's a high resolution file.
Oh.
It's what you need. So that's what, if it's a JPEG, it's a condensed file. It's a lower quality. It's not as raw in a sense. The PNGs are the high res ones you can like blow up and shrink and it still stay really nice quality.
Yeah, I think demonstration, people will click on that one. Let me see what it says. Good morning. Earlier today, I lost.
Good morning.
Couldn't find my phone, so I pressed my nut twice.
Did you say you pressed your nut twice?
Yeah, that's the thing. Right? There's 10 different alerts. Okay, so hold on. It's called the nut. It's not really called the nut, but I call it the nut. But the app is called Nut. So I just use Nut because you're using a Nut app. Hold on, I should have said Dino Fire. I just kind of put it together and I don't know. It's called a Nut. It says Nut on the damn thing too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look what it's called. Hold on. Takes a while. Oh shit.
Oh, it really is called Nut.
So I just call it the Nut too.
Oh man, that is awesome. That is a great name for it. Like, hey, have you seen my nut? Like, what? What did you just say? No, it's my nut. A lot of people. It's always in my hands.
Dude,
what? It was in my pocket.
I buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, and I return a lot of stuff.
What would you do if you left like your pants on like a chair and you had like a pair of shorts like that? You already changed, but you had the clothing and you had your like wallet and your keys and stuff, and you like grabbed everything, but you forgot to grab that, and you're like, "Hey, dude, can you do me a favor? Go in my pants and grab my nut." People are gonna be like, "What?" I'm gonna go get that. That could just be so much fun. Literally, be a lot of blast. I go, "Oh yeah, just reach in my pocket and grab my nut." You'd be like, "What, dude? No, I'm not doing this." When in reality, you're just talking about your keys. Wow.
This is supposedly $100 microphone. The guy sent it to me. It's real nice.
What is it?
I reviewed it.
Nice.
But it's like a more expensive one. Supposedly ultra compact clip-on lavalier mic for Apple iPhones and iPads with Lightning. He says it's like the newest technology, like the owner of the company. I spoke with the owner of the company. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like I did a review on Amazon and he sold a couple of them.
He's trying to join the stream and it's not working for him.
I like the purple. I got to put a little purple in between the pink wall and the blue wall. Just do a little hidden something.
Let me try this.
I've been watching Fresh and Fit. You know who Fresh and Fit is?
Oh.
They're from Miami. They're like, what it is like a show. It's like it teaches you. It's kind of stupid. Like they talk about relationships and stuff like that, and they have a really nice setup. Like look at that real quick on YouTube.
What is it?
Fresh and Fit. And yeah, they have a really nice setup, man. And they invite like 8 girls on the set, really pretty girls.
That was so loud. Podcast. Oh, cool. Yeah. Let me share the screen for a second.
Yeah. And yeah, they just did one today just by themselves. But yeah, they usually have a lot of pretty girls in there. And
that's a dope setup.
Yeah, dude. Don't play it too long. But dude, it's cool. I want to meet these guys, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So dude, they get like $500 donations, like nothing. And they have like a beautiful setup with the microphones. They're really like next level. And I try to look at their setup and like try to see if I can recreate some things. And if you go see the wall, look at the sign, just like where you see the wall with the sign.
Yep.
And what they do is, I think it's off the wall a little, like they have some standoffs, and they have like a pink and blue light behind it, and it makes it sort of glow.
Yeah, they just have lights behind, just for backlighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I want to do something
looks good.
similar. I want to do something very similar.
That's awesome. No, that's cool.
Little by little, it's coming along, you know.
Yeah, they're using this same mic.
Yeah. Yeah, they got like 8 of them.
Dude, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's probably like 12 of them, man. That's a lot of money right there. That's like $3,000 or more. Well, more than that. It's like
they said there's they put $300,000 into that setup.
Oh, look at this. We got some visitors coming on board. Look at this. We got Russell, and Sandy. What's up, guys?
All right. Hey, what's up? The whole gang's coming back. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at Russell just chilling, and Sandy with the glasses.
Look at this big truck, man. It's got a big truck, man.
Look at this land.
I'm outside just chilling.
Dude, that looks like some nice little land right there.
Yeah. I got cows and sheep and hay and all sorts of stuff.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Sandy's got the nice chill going on. Oh, the glasses came off.
Yeah, the sun's going down.
So I caught a little bit of what you guys were doing. You were looking at that Scent Nation, that girl that got on there. He was on that feed that you guys were talking about. I don't know if she was on that one or not, but he shared it. I've never seen that group before today.
Scent Nation. How do I know that group?
That's Mo. That's the one that makes the Darna frags.
Oh, okay.
He used to be Scent something. I forget, but now he's Scent.
I don't even know who Scent Nation is, to be honest.
Yeah, he's Mo. He does a lot of the TJ Maxx and Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Gotcha. That's cool though.
Yeah.
Not a bad deal.
Hey, that I got a bunch of those Aventus clones. That's the best one. That the one you bought.
Yeah, are you serious?
Yeah, it's the best one. I mean, dude, I don't think any of them really smell like Aventus. I don't think even Club de Nuit Intense Man smells like Aventus. It smells nothing like Aventus, but it's sort of like the same DNA. None of them really smell like Aventus. We're just like used to saying it. Oh yeah, this is another Aventus clone. Club de
Right,
Nuit
like
Intense
like
Man.
interpretation.
Yeah, but it's not even an interpretation. Like lemon doesn't even smell like pineapple. I mean, is lemon?
I know.
It's just so stupid. When we just say it.
Well, I wore Are You Serious yesterday. I'm wearing CDIM today as my end of the day.
Nice.
I'm doing all my Aventus stuff now.
Aventus 24/7. Honestly,
But if you read my review today, they actually preferred the fruitier batches, so they like the Insurrection Pure 2 or Insurrection 2 Pure, and they liked Are You Serious better over Club de Nuit Intense Man. I said, don't kill me down in the comments. That came from the ladies at work, not me.
Yeah. No, I had Insurrection. I gave that away. But yeah, I remember I liked it, but I wasn't like sometimes it's like you have to love the fragrance to wear it, man.
Are you serious? Now I got to try that. Is it really that good?
It does open really, really fruity. And I compared it to Insurrection 2 because that one opens up fruity as well. And then now I went to Club de Nuit Intense Man, and that has the lemon. I don't get my bottle personally, and I know that's why it's got the same issues that Aventus has of batch variations. I don't get like the lemon pledge. I just get a lemon.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not a harsh opening. I like it. The people around me today liked it. It's just they preferred the fruitier stuff, and they even said it projected more the last couple days than today's did. And you know me, I'm not light on the trigger.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different versions of the Club de Nuit, right? Isn't
right.
there?
You got EDT, you've got EDP, you've got the EDP Special Edition. But then there's several EDT versions where you got the AE,
right?
AE, that one, and then you've got. I don't know where mine came from. Mine actually has the embossed Club de Nuit on the side of the bottle, and I know the originals didn't.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. I know when it first came out in EDT, you could get a couple of different versions of the EDT. There was a different label at the base of the bottle, and I think one version was made in the Middle East and one was made in France.
Right. Silver sprayer compared to black sprayer. And I just think it's the luck of the draw on which bottle you get.
Yeah. Yeah. I seem to remember that. And then I think it was in the past year and a half, 2 years, then the Eau de Parfum came out and then the special edition came out. And I never got a chance to try either of those, but I know there were a few reviews on the Eau de Parfum and the special edition.
Right.
Yeah, I want to say I used to have the silver sprayer one, and because when I first started buying, we'll say a bunch, I don't even know how many years ago now, but I was watching videos from like Joy Min and all those guys, and they would always talk about the Armaf stuff. So I'd order one because the price was pretty fair. It was like $20 on eBay or whatever it was. I'd get it shipped in, and I'd be like, wow, this smells good. And then I got a bunch of those. Like I said, that was part of the addiction, was trying to complete or get all the Armafs, right? And then I was like, well, if this smells this good, let me get one of the real ones. And that was an end of it all. That was where it all ended.
I keep getting a little decant, and I'm spending. I literally am spending as much on that little decant as I am the full size bottles. So I don't see why people get mad if people are getting clones or stuff. Heck, you're getting 100, 105 milliliters compared to 5, 10 milliliters. So people are very budget minded anymore, and they just want to get as close as they can.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's why I started tinkering with making them. Go ahead. What was that?
Oh, like when it comes to something like an Armaf, you may as well just go ahead and get a full bottle if you find it at a good price, because any decant's going to be like around $10 like for anything these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to cover the shipping. The material shipping. Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem.
So you might as well spend the $34 on your CDIM and at least you have another bottle in your collection. If you're not just a niche snob and you're just going 100%, you know, if you're that guy, you're never going to be happy with any clone.
Yeah, and then, you know, the way I feel about it is, even if it's something that I don't want to use, it was cheap enough to where I can give it to a friend or you know, a workmate or somebody who, you know, might like it. You know, I'll find somebody to give it to put it to use, even if it's something that I ended up not liking a whole lot.
Right. Yeah, I still got to figure out when to wear Sailor Story. That was the other one that you made me buy, Neil. I'm going to blame you for that.
Damn, I'm an influencer. It's nice, isn't it?
I didn't even, I don't open it until the day I go to wear it. And so that way I get my true first impressions if I'm writing it.
Yeah, you'll smell like a sailor, like a spiced rum. It's pretty much spiced rum.
Well, I remember we were talking, you said it was kind of bay rummish. And
yeah.
I do love bay rum. So
yeah.
I was like, well, I can't go wrong with that.
It's a variation of bay rum. It's not a fresh bay rum. It's more of a spiced bay rum.
Okay. Neil, I ordered just some bay rum fragrance oil just because of you.
Hell yeah!
I haven't tinkered with it yet. I'll mix it into something. I'll probably do a bay rum vanilla mixed with like cinnamon and a couple other things.
I'll have to come back, do another video. Top 10 fragrances Mr. Miami Cuddles made me buy.
Yeah.
Because I got Mr. Miami too.
There you go.
Hell yeah. That's three right there.
I think you got a 50 ml of that thing.
Yeah.
You got three right there, man. I'll tell you what. Michael's version of Dolce & Gabbana is good too. But
Sandy,
I'm telling this to you and Michael. You could get like his is a vintage version or the classic version, but you could get the what is it, 200 ml on one of these eBay stores for like $50, man.
You can get it on Fragrance Net for that.
Yeah.
For which one?
The new version of D&G.
Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, the 2012 reformulated one. Okay. But Michael's version is the one that's the older version, and that's the one I smelled before. So I don't know, but they say the 2012 version isn't that far off.
I don't think it would be that far off.
Yeah.
I was about to buy it, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just try to make it.
Yeah.
That's what happened with a bunch of them. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try, and some of them came out good, and some of them became trash.
Yeah. No, it was kind of weird in the beginning, and then it got to a certain point, and I was like, oh, it's not gonna work out. And then after 2 months, man, it really blossomed really well.
I'll tell you what, Chameleon turned out really good.
Dude, that thing. Look at that bottle right there. He's got an OG bottle right there.
Yeah, this is the OG.
Oh, you got the old one, huh?
That's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a lemon and tobacco classic.
Yeah. Neroli.
I don't use it that often, but I'd be open to buying one of the new bottles. I hear it's not all that bad. It's not quite like this, but I hear it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I don't, even with the stuff that I had to use to make the one that I made, the ingredients weren't anything crazy, so I don't see them being like not able to recreate it or as close as possible with like the rules for IFRA or whatever it's called there. Yeah, I think they could do it because the ingredients aren't anything that's not legal. They're all normal stuff, so they can, if I can find them, they can find them much easier.
And in bulk quantity too.
Oh, they'll just have whoever does it for them, Estee Lauder or whoever the brand is that does it for them, and mix all of it at the same time. So they'll have batches, just tons of stuff everywhere.
That's the part I don't really care for about Aventus is the birch, but all the clones got birch. I'm not that big of a fan of Aventus.
So you just like the fruity batches?
Yeah.
I remember when I got the decant of Aventus cologne, I was kind of blown away with that one. And I remember when it first came out, people were trashing it. I got it, and I was like, holy cow, this is really good.
Yeah, people like birch for whatever reason.
People have been talking about Aventus cologne now, though. Like, they like it all of a sudden. It gets a lot more love right now. It was one of those things you came out. They
were trashing it.
Well, just like Dior.
I think because it came out as a Aventus instead of releasing it as something else, they came out Aventus Cologne, and they're like, this ain't Aventus.
Yeah, if they came out and they called it like Summer Freshie, like run with that statement. Like anything else, they're never going to call it Summer Freshie, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But if they called it anything else, even if they just called it Creed 2020, like run with that, or 2019, whatever year it came out,
Kind of
and
like
it was just
Dior.
showing a new release. Yeah. Well, so Dior Home, right? Dior Home, whatever it is. First
Dang.
off, everyone expected it to be like a new version of the original fragrance, right? That was the whole thing. You're like, well, all right, if they're changing it, it better be, better performance, something about it that's just better. And
Right.
it came out and it was completely different. It went from this Iris Mega Beast to a blue fragrance, which is okay. My daughter, so will tell you the difference in the noses, right? So my 16-year-old daughter would stand over at the fragrance wall with me, maybe a few months ago now, maybe even like 6 months ago. And she was smelling a bunch of the fragrances. Like, tell me which ones of these you like the most. Dior 2020 was her favorite.
Wow.
She smelled Creed, a bunch of Creeds. She smelled some Xerjoffs. She smelled some Initios. She smelled, I don't even know what else she put through her nose over there. But she said the best one out of all of them was Dior 2020.
And it's supposed to be more mass appealing is what it is for the non-frag heads, the non-iris lovers, and that's what they were creating and going for.
16-year-old girl just confirmed that for them in a house full of thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
I can't stand Iris. I don't know what's the appeal with Iris.
I like Iris.
I don't like the thick, baggy scent when you get into that.
I like the Prada L'Homme stuff, though, me personally.
I do have Prada Low. I haven't even worn it yet. It's still sealed.
Prada Low or L'Homme?
Low.
Oh.
The blue one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those almost all smell the same to me. So I like them all because I like the first one. I literally, that is, I haven't worn it in a long time. Only because literally it's on the other side of the wall over there, and I just haven't taken it down and made a decant because I keep mixing stuff and trying the stuff that I'm mixing.
Right.
I can't stop grabbing my version of what is it? Lavender Extreme. So it's called Purple Rain. I can't stop grabbing that one.
That one's good, man.
That's relaxing. It smells so good.
I think that's your best fragrance.
It's the most expensive one.
Yeah, I think it's the best one.
It's
the other ones are good, but I'm just saying that one is.
What is this? Oh, Gallivant.
This is Gallivant. You can't really see it too well, but it's a sample of Gallivant. It's called Bukhara, and it's an iris balm, and it was made to appeal to the people who liked the original, Dior Homes.
Okay.
I know CK, Colin, one of our, fellow family members, he's a really big fan of this and of Gallivant. But yeah, like if you don't like Iris, you definitely want to stay away from this. But if you liked, if the Iris is what you liked from the original versions of Dior, then, this is definitely something you want to check out. And you can get samples on the Gallivant website.
Is that lipsticky or I don't even know what you call that.
Yeah, it's got that lipstick in a woman's handbag that's been, sitting in the sun kind of effect to it. Yeah, it's pretty much full on. Like if you take the iris that was in the original, Dior Homme Intense and amplify that note, that's what you get when you try this.
Oh, so it's real lipstick base. Like powerful.
Yeah. It's
so that's.
And I didn't find Intense like super lipsticky. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kissing a girl and just put on lipstick.
The parfum.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I finished that entire decant that I had from James. I finished the whole thing and I liked it. It's a real good scent for work. It worked out real good.
Yeah, the parfum does. I was just saying,
it's definitely got that. When you're kissing a girl that's got kind of a heavy coat of lipstick on, yeah, it's a good example.
Yeah, because that's most guys. I mean, if you're talking non-frag heads, I think that's kind of what they would resemble. Or even, if grandma comes up, mwah, when you're a kid and that's what you kind of remember, it's like, oh, hey, that's gross.
Awesome.
Yeah. Kind of that bright red shade of lipstick that all the older, Italian and Jewish women would wear. I mean, that real bright red that, only an elderly lady like that would have worn. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember ever any of my grandmothers smelling like lipstick, but I do remember when I would say the wrong word or the wrong, like,
and
a great example. The grandmother I'm picturing was like 4'8". I mean, at full height, one day she might have been 4'9". You know what I mean? Like back in the day, but she was 4'8", Italian she was born in Sicily, I believe. She had the little puff, that curly gray hair, went to get it done every week. And I was in her living room one day and I answered the phone and I said, "Hey, this is Mike, go ahead." And I'm on the phone, on my cell phone, and she had a cane next to her chair in the living room, and she nailed me in the breadbasket with this thing.
Oh.
Hits me straight on with it. And I like, whoa. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, what's up, Grammy? That was, grandmother. I'm like, what's up? She's like, "I don't have a grandson named Mike." I'm like, what?
She wanted to say Michael.
Michael. Straightforward. Michael. She said, "I've never had a grandson named Mike." And I mean, I'm talking a full swing of that thing in my gut. And it just knocked the wind out of me almost. Like and she's this 4'8" little firecracker. But all I remember ever from her is the smell of either like Vienna wafers, because they always had like the cookie jar with those vanilla wafers in there, whatever they were. The little fingers, Vienna fingers, I think they were. And then spaghetti sauce. That's all I ever remember from there.
So remembering grandma stuff, I remember her baking. She was always baking, and she would make me special lemon meringue pie. That to my, that's just, it's an instant thing back to my grandmother anytime I get any.
I love the fact you just said that, by the way, because that just reminded me. At every Easter, she would make. Look at the wafers.
I got the wafers.
There's some wafers.
Don't get caught without them.
There you go. But the meringue pie, she would make them once a year for everyone in the family. Like every household would get one handmade, and the meringue was amazing. I mean, I've had some from bakeries that have been similar or close, but if I see any that ever reminds me, I have to buy it to try it.
Right.
And I've never found the one.
No.
I don't think I ever will.
The funny thing is I think on the, starch, she took the recipe off of the starch box all the time and just followed that. And it's like, why can't we just do that today? I do it, and it's not grandma's.
It's just something else. The nostalgia side of it. But then gabagoo, you always hear like Joey and talk about gabagoo. So every Easter, we would get a tray like this big, every family just around, like a takeout container. And it would be the ham, the salami, the boiled eggs, all this other different stuff. And that was called gabagoo. And then we get
was that kind of an appetizer tray, Mike?
Yeah, like a meat tray you would see today.
And you'd set it out like when guests would come in and have some wine or a cocktail before lunch or dinner.
Today kind of you would possibly, but that thing you literally sat at the table and you were doing.
So it was a meal in itself.
Yeah, the whole family would just. It was just such a tradition that you got this every Easter. You went over to grandma's house. You gave her a hug, kiss, so on and so forth, and you ate gabagoo. Well, you didn't eat it there. You didn't. You never eat it there. You took it home. And then it was like, have a little. You can only take a little, put it like in a plate or a little cup or whatever it was, and then walk away. Let's see if we can make this thing last a few days because it's a good thing. It's a memory, And I remember the first year she was gone. That year I made it just for the heck of it. Or yeah, it was 1 year after she was gone, and I went and delivered it to all my aunts and uncles. I was like, you know what? Just one time. It was so expensive. It probably cost me like $200. I'm like, holy crap, because it was a lot of meat. It wasn't like the cheapest meats. It wasn't. And then after I did it, one of my aunts or one of my uncles had told me he was like, just so you know, she would buy like that canned ham and chop it all up. You got like the best ham possible. And I'm like, seriously? But that's the stuff that you just don't know. So you'd never recreate it because you're like, oh, it must be like this, like really nice ham. It must be
this premium stuff.
Yeah, no, she bought the cheapest thing possible because she had to feed a family of whatever amount of kids there were. You know,
That's funny.
You get the deal. Same with the meringue, though.
Was the whole tray called gabagool, or is it just that particular cured ham that I'm thinking about?
So it was ham. It was the tray. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a picture.
Now y'all are Googling it.
You're thinking of prosciutto or one of those capicola, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's what I always think it is.
I'm gonna be eating soon. You guys talking to someone about food, man?
Let me share the screen for a second here. So
we just had chili dogs just now.
If you look at this thing here, right, this tray. Let's see. Oops.
You're not sharing yet.
Hey! I'm trying to share. It's not letting me yet. No, here we go. So this tray to the right.
Ooh, I love prosciutto.
This whole little display of like delicious miscellaneous items. So that was the idea. There was 2 types of cheese, if I'm correct.
It's called capicola.
There was ham. There was. I'm trying to see if there's another picture of it, but we would just get it in chunks. So it would be like the cheese on the tray there. It would be the ham, but it would be a cubed, regular old ham, just cut in cubes. Imagine if you bought a chunk of salami at the butcher or at the deli, and you just cut it all up into little cubes. That's what you got. And then it was eggs, hard-boiled eggs cut into 4s. And that was her version of gabagoo.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah, I mean that's like a more modern version than that picture there, but hers is just like, oh man, I'm looking for the picture of like anyone anywhere here, but
looks like
look at this thing.
Lies down your throat, man.
That's it. Yeah, there's a restaurant around here that actually has a plate like this that's so good.
Nice.
Yep. So good. But that's it. Gabagoo. Gabagoo.
And that's funny, especially if you like revert to like fragrances. That's a memory for you, and so you got scent memories. Like you would remember her cologne or her perfume or something, you know. And it's like the funny of the things that we attain and we attach to them.
Yep. Trying to remove my magical screen. There we go. No, it's crazy, and like you brought up, so it's kind of cool because I didn't even think of meringue pie, but whenever I see one, I instantly think of her. You know, it's just one of those memories. You're like, oh, there you go.
Right.
And then I want to try it. And
then you're disappointed. It's like, dang it.
Yeah, there's been a couple times where I'm like you're back. Like you can, the memories there, and you're like, wow, this is really good. It might be the same because it's right there, something about it. And then there's other times that the meringue literally has no flavor.
Right.
Like there's nothing to it. You're like, oh, it's fluffy. And hers always had a texture to it on the top, you know, from cooking it.
Had those little swishes that were just perfectly browned every time. It's like, holy cow.
Yep. Now you know. You get it. You feel the pain in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's stuff people can't create.
When I started driving, and you know, you'd go up to the family gatherings and everyone's there, every aunt, uncle, everything. Mm-hmm. There was always a separate lemon meringue pie up on top of the fridge.
Just for you?
Just for me. And she did that every single time we got together.
That's awesome. Those things, you don't even see that today. It doesn't happen the same way. It's kind of sad.
Hey, Mike.
Yo.
Thanks for inviting me, man. Glad to hang out with Russ and Sandy and you. I want to eat and I got to work out, man. I've been just doing shit around the house and I haven't been able to work out today.
All right,
by the way, Neil, before you go, I wanted to mention I got a message from West Coast Shaving that they're having a clearance sale, and I looked through and there's definitely some stuff I'm interested in trying. I think there's a couple of bay rums included in the sale.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna.
Sometimes they have something where they have free shipping, like no minimum, and I thought they were gonna do it for Father's Day, but it looks like they're not going to. But I'm gonna wait up until Father's Day because I have 3 things in my cart. Shave-a-thon told me the bay rum with the lemon and peppercorn, it's like $11.95 or something. He said it's incredible. I'm getting that, and I'm getting 2 shave soaps, 2 tallow shave soaps, because I just got a vegan-based shave soap from another company. But you know, I like to have. You know, the funny thing is I don't have any room, but I'm gonna have to make room because I love shave soaps, man. It's sort of like collecting. But I like really the fucking labels are beautiful. And sorry I cursed, but yeah, I just love it.
Do any of you also collect just soap?
So,
Like I have Maninka honey soap that I'm using right now and going through, and TJ Maxx has them, and sometimes you get them for like $1.50 for a big giant bar, and it's like they have a lot of different scents that are really good.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Like I'll be going through a Ross or TJ Maxx in the bath section, and I'll see like a soap on sale, and maybe smell it from the outside, and pick it up for a decent price. I'll do that too. There's not any one particular one. I'm not too particular about soap, but generally if it like maybe if it has like a sandalwood kind of a essence to it, I probably really like it.
Yeah, that Maninka honey, when I smelled it, it was 1821. So I was like, it's not that brand, but that's what it reminded me of. It instantly took me to that.
Like a honey, a heavy honey kind of a scent to it.
Yeah, real good.
What do you have for dinner there, Neil?
Oh, chicken and macaroni and cheese. Let me see. Stop cam. No, wait. Where's my stop cam? Oh, wait. Share. Let me show you what I've been looking at.
I bet
you should show us. Are you about to eat dinner? You should show us what it is on your plate.
See those two? I'm definitely getting those two. Holy Cow, tallow-based soap, and genuine.
Holy cow.
This is the one Shave-a-thon says is great. But let me show you. And I was thinking of getting this one. I'm like back and forth on this one. This Sea Spice Lime by Seafort. But they say it's a little. It's lime twist with a bay rum. And I don't know. I think it's I was thinking about it, but I know I'm getting those two, and then I have to get something else, just to get the $45 minimum, because the shipping is going to be like $8. So it's like I might as well get. This is the one that no, this is Rebel. I don't know if I want to get another Holy Cow. Maybe a declaration grooming, and this one right here, this one, Melly Mel swears by this one. Moon Soaps Shaving Soap Havana, tallow based. It's like Havana, so it's got the tobacco
cigar.
Yeah, I might get this. I mean, the scent is very strong off the puck. It's like nice, like Yeah, you got to use these good soaps, man. It's just so nice to use these soaps, and
I'm still using the Gillette gel.
What's up, Amina?
Yeah. Well, I got to put a shirt on now. Holy shit.
Wow, you're making me excited.
Hey, I noticed our long lost friend Amina's on. Hey, welcome back, stranger. Come on the stream.
I might have harassed her via Messenger.
You're just messaging everyone.
Dude, because I haven't been on forever, so I'm like, hey, it really is a real stream. I'm really on.
One thing I like about these shave soap companies, though, with their aftershaves and stuff like that, they don't use all those synthetic fixatives. So they're not going to project, but they're very pure, especially like Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. He shows how he's using real oils, and he's mixing them up. And you're not going to find that in a designer frag.
You know what's funny? I meant to tell you this. I finally got this in. Can you see this? I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Amarud.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sunset Oud. I won this from Scent Explorer. So I was on like the virtual Scent Explorer this year, and I won this, but I finally got it in like a month ago. I was playing like message tag. I'm like, hey, am I getting that thing you guys said I won? Look at that Neil's meal right there.
That looks good.
Yeah, there you go. I haven't even tried this, but I'm going to try this right now.
Like a banquet thing. It's got
King Nappy
calories. Damn, man. And
Like one of those Hunger Man meals?
Yeah, sort of like that. It was on sale. Look, they got two stuck together here, like breaded chicken breast or something like that. That's what
Hey, Neil, have you tried Beach Giza's Bay Rum yet?
They're still expensive.
Not for their sample pack. I bought their little sample pack. I ended up breaking the Bay Rum, the one that I like the most. So I'm going to end up buying a full-size bottle of that one.
That might be clearer. Is that any clearer? Can you see that better?
Just kind of dark.
Yeah, I'm trying not to do the shadow.
What I've been hearing about that $12 Bay Rum, the Ogallala with peppercorn and lime, I heard it's amazing. So it's like, $12.
Yeah, that's a reasonable price on that, Neil. I think I'm gonna try it myself. I mean, you can't really go wrong at that price.
Comes in a black bag.
I just want to see the bottle.
Shavathon actually messages me on my email, and he says, "Did you get the limes and peppercorn Bay Rum yet?" I'm like, "Nah, man."
It comes in a velvet.
But I have money coming in soon. But yeah,
with tassels.
He's like, "Yeah, I want to see you review it." I'm like, "Okay."
Bottle's nice.
Then what you tell him, Neil, is go ahead and send it to you.
Bottle's
like
very nice.
Cap.
Let's blow it up for a second. Let's do this. Where's my phone? So the lighting gets controlled from my phone.
King Nappy. What the hell?
That's my boy. Naps and Nurture.
Oh.
He has way more light.
Oh, that's the colorful guy, right?
That's nice.
Cool looking bottle. The label's like plastered on there.
I didn't want to
All right, spray it.
What's that? Yeah, let's spray it.
First impression.
First impression on the site right here. Live today. See how the spray works. Imagine the top just broke off in my hand. That'd be phenomenal. Sprayer looks pretty good. It's funny because I have the stupid autofocus in the background off, and I have every other light around me off except for those behind me. I'll just do this on my hand. Spray is really strong. Okay, this smells good. This is Sunset Oud.
Sunset Oud.
Yeah, I like this.
I
can do this. Look at all the oil on my hand.
Or is it woody?
Huh?
What kind of oud are you getting?
It's a little stanky, but not like dirty. It's this has to have patchouli in it too. Remember how we just talked about how patchouli can, if you heard that, Russell, or not, but patchouli can stand out. This has to have patchouli in there too. I don't know how to. This is like it's probably it's like a woody oud, but with the patchouli is kind of pushing through.
Or Mike, would you say it has any spice to it?
A little bit, yeah. It's got some spicy. I don't even know what's in. So look up the stuff. I don't know. I didn't look up anything on it, of course. Sunset Oud by Amarud. See what it says on there. But in general, it's definitely spicy. It's like a warm spicy. Patchouli. It could have a muscat. I don't even know. There's something like that undertone. But it's definitely woody, oud, patchouli, and warm spicy. Like I don't smell like. At first, I thought it smelled like the opening, the quick first burst, was somewhere in the realm of like a little bit more intense oud for greatness. Just a quick, the first spray though, and then all of a sudden everything else started happening. And right now it's a spicy, patchouli, oud, woody type frag. That's the only way I can describe it. That's a lot of pieces, but it smells good. It's definitely something I'll enjoy. I'm glad I got this one.
I can't wait to break in. I'm trying to remember how it went. Fragmental had or not Fragmental, Fragdicted. Fragdicted had on Scent Salam over there in the UK, and I bought like $300 worth of stuff. The package is still unopened, and it's a bunch of oud stuff that I want to get into and start wearing and reviewing on those
You say this has saffron and rose in it? Musk, is that on this frag?
$300. Holy crap.
Yeah, it was a big purchase, but they also had a 50% off, so I kind of went a little cray.
Yeah, I got a choice, Amina, of certain ones. I don't smell rose in this, which is, to me, Rudy, if there is rose in this, that's a win, because rose is one of those fragrances that when it's not blended properly makes me gag. It's a super expensive additive to put into something, especially, of course, the naturals. So if you're getting the really good stuff, it's expensive as heck for a rose. But if it does have rose, then that's cool. I don't know what. No, the spicy. I don't know what the spices are in reality. You know how some fragrances, the mix is just nice. Kind of like, so Zaharoff, when I smell that, I can pick out a couple points, but there's a lot. It's blended to me really well. So I just like the overall package of it. It doesn't need to be, everything is separate. Everything's different. This one, there's still, so the patchouli's dying down a little bit right now, comparison to where it was pushing before. And it's just blending together even more. It smells really good. So if you're someone that likes a little bit dense, woodsy oud, patchouli type frag with some spiciness to it, I think this would be for you. This is a gentleman's fougere, basically. It's just not a bright fougere. It's a little bit darker. That makes sense. I like it. Man.
Anthony Marmon now?
Cinnamon. What is it? Who is it? Anthony what?
I don't know. Marmon.
Nutmeg, clove, cinnamon. No, I can't even tell what they are. Let's see here. What's this one? Have you guys tried a taller? I have not tried those. Have you guys, any of you tried those?
I wear a lot of tars, but not from them.
Amina, they did let me choose.
Yeah, every Saturday. I do a tar day Saturday, so every Saturday I wear a different attar.
Damn.
Do you have any that you're in love with?
Yeah. There's
all of them.
Several of them. Like the ones I'm doing right now from Quality Fragrance Oils aren't as high quality as some of the ones that I got from like Middle Eastern companies, you know.
What's up, Chris?
But there are several. And I'm sure that if I ever open the scent Salam package, that several of those, because I was looking at notes and kind of studying them before I made that order.
That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the Atars yet. A lot of people talk about them. They're just nice, rich. It's like a thicker version of the actual elements, right? That's all it really.
Yeah, they're just strictly oil, no alcohol to them at all.
That's cool.
And
they're
so
thick, a lot of them.
Yeah, some of them though do project. You would think they don't project at all because there's no alcohol, but a lot of them do jump out there. Others are just like you're saying, you're applying directly skin scent type stuff, but it lasts like forever because it's direct oil.
So from breaking everything down myself, so the projection, all that kind of stuff like that, the opening blast, whatever you want to call it, the alcohol dissipates in something like, it's like 5 to 12 seconds, no matter what it is. It burns off. So that's why the whole 20-second washing your hands, when you have to count 30 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever the time frame is, alcohol itself burns off before that time is up. So when you make, like people were making home hand sanitizer and all that stuff,
right?
Like, oh, we're going to use a bunch of alcohol. We're going to use this. We're going to use that. The problem is the liquid would burn out before it actually helped you in any way, shape, or form. So you had to add something like aloe, or you had to add, like I would use glutamine, which is just more or less a carrier agent, so that it would stay wet past the time frame that you needed, which is what is also used when I mix. Correct. Yeah. I think it was like 17. It was 17 to 30 seconds, something like that. I can't remember the exact, but the alcohol burns off before that time. So that's why you had to have 70% or more alcohol to truly make it work. I think it was like 63, 64% would make it kill any bacteria, virus, whatever. So I would go with 70, 75%. But the other elements would be aloe and glutamine. And it was like kind of crazy. And all that is like a sugary, like liquid that makes it last. And There's another one. Oh, go ahead.
You're saying sugary, so does that make it sweeter? Can you actually pick up on it?
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of funny. The good catch there, though. But yeah, there's a different version of that like I use for some of my fragrances as one of the carrier agents when I'm making the base.
Right.
It's not. I think it's glutamine is the one that I use for the other, or glucose, which is glutamine, whatever it's called. But that's the one I use for the hand sanitizer, and there's a different version of that you use for the fragrances, which is kind of funny because it's just two different things. Yeah, but you can buy it in bulk pretty cheap.
You donated a lot of that stuff to the schools, right?
I offer, yeah. Well, so this is a weird thing. You can't give a lot of that stuff to people because of legal reasons. You couldn't even hand it to people. They couldn't take it in the school. No, because they can't take things in case someone gets hurt, no matter what it is.
Like
even
liability
food
reasons.
Yeah, this is all right. This is going to go into another conversation just because we started it. But
God, I always mess up, man.
No, it's a positive, and well, it's horrible and good. But I used to work for Market Basket when I was like 16 years old, right? Which is a grocery store around here, a pretty big one. And it would drive me nuts at night when I would like stock the shelves, do the whole thing. Then they would have me go out back, and any of the bread, any of the products that were hitting expiration date or whatever it was, you put in the dumpster, and you compacted the whole thing. And I'm talking, it could have been 100 loaves of bread. You put them in the dumpster, and you press the button, and it all gets squished. So, of course, me being me, I had to ask questions. I'm like, hey,
why can't we donate it? Why can't we
donate it? Yes. Look at this. You're in fuzzy. Move back. There we go. Oh, there we go. A real treat. Luke, the main man. The myth, the legend. But in the end, when I asked the manager, I'm like, I'll personally bring this to the shelter. Every time we have to do this, I will bring it myself. I'll donate it. I'll take the time out of my day to make it happen. The response was, well, we can't do that. I'm like, this makes no sense. How come we can't do it? You're a huge corporation. Someone can figure this out, right? To make it legal, whatever the thing is.
Yeah, you're going to write it off anyways.
No, well, they're throwing the trash anyways. It's already trash. So the problem is if it goes to the shelter and someone gets sick, someone chokes on it somewhere else, liability falls back on the supermarket. No matter what. Look at that bottle. Fancy. Nice little background there.
Fancy.
So
that's today's end of the day.
That's awesome. So years later, I had a coworker that was a really nice guy. He owned his own little it was a place called the Peanut Man, and it was he did chocolates, he did fresh baked peanuts. He'd import them, he'd bake them himself, do the whole thing they had to do, process them, all different flavors. Super nice guy, smart guy. Used to be an engineer for like a big, technology company. Then to the later years, this is what he decided to do. He liked it. It was like a passion. And he had restaurant food, all that stuff. So he would want to take his soups that were left over. He would make big crocks of like turkey soup. He'd cook a turkey, use the breast meat for like sandwiches or whatever they needed for sandwiches. He'd put the rest in the soup. He'd have a soup, rice, so on and so forth. So he wanted to bring all the stuff to the shelter. Shelter said, no, we can't take it.
Damn.
And he's like, what do you mean? I'm a restaurant. I have all the stuff. I'm licensed. This is food. No, we can't take it. Okay, what do I have to do to make you take it? So he had to spend $5,000. This is 20-something, maybe 30 years ago, in equipment to transport from his restaurant to the shelter because they couldn't accept it if it wasn't in a food service transfer specialized truck.
I wonder if it was like MREs, not MREs, but like when they're field, they have those hot to serve containers they would bring out, and they would serve us from those.
No, he just had to transport them in this stuff. That's all it was. He just couldn't have it in his vehicle and bring it there. It had to go from the restaurant to this specific type of transport. The whole thing was just ridiculous. I mean, and whenever he did say he was able to start figuring out how to do it, and he had them sign like a legal waiver to waive liability. There was like some stuff he had to do to it, but he couldn't throw out the food in good. Like he just couldn't do it. He's like, how can I throw away food that'll feed 100 people?
Yeah.
He's like, that makes no sense to me.
Give to the homeless.
Yeah, he was willing to do it, but how many? Yeah, that, like I said, you opened a can of worms because it's always been a thing in my head where I'm like, the amount of food that you throw away and just dump.
Yeah.
Because you have to, because somebody sued somebody somewhere from someone trying to be nice.
That's why they used to have something called dumpster diving.
Yeah, right. And now if you go into someone's dumpster, you can go to jail.
Really?
It's posted on every dumpster.
Oh.
People still do it, but
yeah, if they're hungry, they're gonna.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
I heard
get a
they
night
throw
seat?
away some really good stuff too.
Dude, all the time. We threw away so much stuff. It used to just blow my mind. And then like products like for like a cosmetic product or medical or something like that, you wouldn't always throw those away. You would date them, put them in a bin, and then the company would come take them back. And then they would write it off as a loss, but they would credit you with new product. It's very weird. Now back to some other things.
Hey, by the way, on Instagram, you got to follow only in Dade. That dude, it's just like crazy stuff people do in Miami, and it's on film. It's
County.
Only in Dade.
Only in Dade.
Yeah. Trust me, they have some stuff like it's entertaining watching that stuff. It's like people messing up or doing stupid stuff, and they had a guy yesterday trying to jump across the metro rail, and he missed and he fell on the tracks, and yeah, crazy stuff, man.
At least that makes sense, Rudy. When you return it, that makes perfect sense because it's expired. So okay, great. It's just when you throw it away, it's just mind blowing. My brother used to have a friend who's passed away. Rest in peace. But that used to be have you ever heard of Harpoon? I don't even know if that's national. Harpoon Brewery, the alcohol beer.
I think so.
So around here, it started. I mean, over 20 years ago. It started around here, and it was an IPA. It was was one of the first ones like that.
Oh, okay.
And what they did was, this kid Josh, my brother's old friend, used to work for them, and he was the guy that went to like the liquor stores, talked to them, deliver the stuff. Wasn't the delivery guy. He was the guy that would get the accounts. What is this?
No, I'm just looking at it. It's a beautiful picture.
Dude, I swear to God, I thought that was going to be Wonder Woman.
That looks like Ocean Drive, right, Neil?
Yep.
Nice.
Beautiful picture, man.
But he would go get beer for free all the time. He would just walk in, and if something was about to expire, a week away, 2 days away, 5 days away, he would issue a little slip to the person and hand it to them, and he would take cases of beer right out the store. And then my brother and his friends would all get wasted. I guess it was a good hookup back in the day. Definitely cool. Sandy, what are you up to tonight, man? Just chilling with us?
Yeah, just chilling. I was really glad to see you were streaming because it seems like we haven't, in Joey's absence, we haven't really done it a whole lot. I think the most regular one's been Eugene, where he kind of comes on and does those afternoon streams. I think a lot of us are on, usually Rich Mitch is the only one there, but it seems like a lot of us are all in the chat.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, he still streams? I haven't seen one of those streams in a long time.
Dude,
yeah, it seems like that's where I've mostly been, keeping up with everybody is on Eugene's long, streams.
Like 4
I don't
hours.
always, but I don't always have time to stay for the whole thing. But that's kind of how I've been, touching base with everyone. Yeah. And anyone heard from Joey at all and Jaleesa on how they're doing?
I called them twice in the last 2 days, which is probably overkill, but on Messenger, it doesn't even look like he saw that I called. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him yet. I just did a quick normal message like, hey, thinking of you guys, one of those types of things. But I also, I try to leave alone. Sometimes when people, sometimes people just need time.
Yeah, I'm sure they have a lot going on right now, and it'll just take some time to sort things out. And if there's one thing we know about Joey, he's definitely a family-oriented guy, and the way he thinks about us, we feel like we're family with him. I'm sure with his own family, he's going to be 100% there for them from beginning to end.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. The I mean, it's definitely weird, borderline crazy. There's the stuff you run into, like this type of stuff, especially where it's not like any of us all see each other, hang out in person. Have ever done that? I mean, some of us might have, but overall, it's a general just a bunch of people that get together that have a common interest with fragrances to begin with, and then it turned to wherever it went from there. And the quote unquote canola mafia or the family is just a bunch of people that it's a true community. I know family is the word we use, but there's so much stuff we talk about, go through, interact, laugh together, get upset together, get aggravated about stuff together. But it's truly just communicating with the family and the community. It's pretty awesome.
It's gone way beyond just fragrances and humor. It's been support for each other, through some pretty tough times, which we've all experienced this year.
Yeah, definitely some wild stuff. And not for nothing, I have to admit, Joey, his interview style is epic. Just in general, his ability to hold a conversation and to have the way he pulls stuff from people is a very strong quality. And it's all even when it's crass, when it's whatever the thing is that comes out. Well, do you? Oh, is it this? Oh, well, tell me about that. Like, it's sincere. Sometimes he's being funny, but it's still sincere. He still wants to know. He's not just saying the question. And conversation is just fun to listen to.
Well, yeah, and especially when it's like Omegle and it's somebody that's high or out there, and like he'll get the best out of them, just improvising. I mean, without any script or anything. He just kind of knows how to bring out the best in people.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Papa Smurf? Yeah, absolutely. That's it. It's just it's definitely fun. It's cool having all the different people we have in there. It's nice to have the big group of everybody. It's definitely weird. One of the reasons I said I was coming on tonight was it was weird not seeing everybody for a long time. It just felt off. It was just different. So I got home from running a couple errands with the family, and I'm like, you know what? Like, it's early. I'm gonna go on. I'm definitely been exhausted because of work. To the point that there hasn't even been a thought of being able to do this. So it's like it's one of those things. But it was one of the first things I thought of when I came in tonight. I'm like, you know what? I went onto YouTube, checked to see if anyone was posted as having a live tonight. If they were, I probably wouldn't have done it. I would have just jumped in the chat. But no one had one posted, or there was no alerts about one. So I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. And then, like I keep doing, is this link?
Paste, and what? Done. What I also think, Mike and Neil, is a lot of us are kind of getting back to like things we haven't done in a long time. Like we're maybe getting back to normal lives, or the closest to it that we can get. Like we're, places are open again. We're starting to go out, maybe see friends we haven't seen in a long time in person. Finally, going to gatherings. Maybe picking up projects again. I think, I know a lot of that's been going on with me lately. And I think, just the time frame is, I think a lot of people are feeling that and experiencing it right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Even with the DJ stuff. Oh, go ahead, Neil.
Yeah, no, that's why I just say, I'm bored. Let me think of a topic and I'll stream.
Yep.
I feel like looking at shave soaps. And then I'll take everybody with me.
That's it, man.
That's about it.
Dude, I'll tell you.
If they want to come, they want to come. If they don't want to come, they don't want to come.
Yep.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, I want to say hi to Joe. Hi to Rudy.
Joe Anthony. Yeah, that's it's funny this year. So I actually have to take one of my weeks. So I get 2 weeks vacation or whatever, 80 hours of paid time off a year total. That's it, And one of the weeks I have to take off in October, and it's because 3 of the weddings I had booked last year replaced their date to this year, and they're all in the same week, and they're all on weeknights.
Oh,
that's never the case, but because everyone's like,
tough week. Yeah, you might as well take that week off for
Yeah, I took the whole week off from day job. So
yeah.
it'll end up being actually kind of like easier because there'll be no rush. There'll be no anything. I should be able to avoid all the traffic because of the time of the day. It's just different. Look at this. You smells goods in the house. What's up, bud?
Yeah, Eugene's in the house. Hey, buddy.
Absolute. I have to admit that video you did in is it Le Parfumer or something like that? That was super interesting.
That was, yeah.
I couldn't. I was at work and that was just on the whole time. It was good because I didn't have to watch the whole time, although I kept looking. So
was that the one at the fragrance shop?
Yeah, with the I don't know her name, but she was going around showing a bunch of like older, vintage fragrances. Yeah, that was solid. And her dad got on and talked.
And I don't really agree with what he said though, but whatever. They didn't use a lot of naturals in those old school fragrances. That's a lie. But I'm not gonna.
What's that from the?
My dad had tons. Dude, my dad had more than me, and I don't know about more than me, but he didn't have like $50 fragrances. He had like $10 fragrances, Canoe and Paco Rabanne, Pour Homme. But I remember them always being very synthetic. I don't remember them being like a niche fragrance, So, but what that guy was saying, he's like, yeah, they were a lot stronger. I said, I don't agree with that. They just need to macerate. I remember them like yesterday.
Yeah, I think some of the old stuff there wasn't any guidelines to what you could put into basically, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, that's it. Like oak moss and and now they're using too many fixatives because it's like they want these fragrances to project. Everybody's like, oh yeah, you got to get fragrances to get compliments and this and that, and they're just giving into that and they're messing up everything, man. Because all these idiots want like a strong projecting Aventus clone or something. It's just it's I don't want that. I don't like that. It's irritating. I want to enjoy it.
Yeah. And if you want 20 sprays, spray 20 sprays.
Yeah.
If you want 2 sprays, spray 2 sprays.
That's why I love aftershaves. There's not a lot of synthetic. I'm sure it's all synthetic, but not like it doesn't bother me. Like,
well, they're not looking to make it project, looking to make it just scent.
That's what I like. I like that. Yeah. I like the bay rums. Yes, Andy. I'm gonna get the peppercorn and limes one for $12.
Yeah, I may order that one too, and then I'm also still interested in getting that Atomic brand.
Oh, that one's good, man.
Yeah,
it's very good. That one
it smells good.
Although it's considered an aftershave, dude, that shit projects better than EDTs.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
Yeah, that one, that Atomic Age really projects. Maybe I use more because it's a splash, but it seems like it really projects. That one is incredible.
Dude, this Sunset Oud thing from Amarud, I like it. It's just a soft. Actually, wait a minute. Nope.
Okay, do another set. I'm getting tired. Holy shit, I gotta do that. I've been doing sets.
It's funny. We were just talking about Coromandel being a.
It's a very good fragrance. I mean,
this is much brighter. Coromandel. It's lighter. This is darker, deeper, richer. I probably like this better though.
Yeah,
Coromandel is nice.
Beautiful fragrance, 10 out of 10. But would I ever reach for it? Like
right now at that point, what this smells like right now on this card, I would reach for this. I'd reach it before the one that's on my hand, and I like the one that's on my hand. But the patchouli is strong on this still. Patchouli
for me, I've only had small decants of Coromandel, but for me, it had to be like a special occasion, like maybe a holiday or a gathering, or the holidays approaching. That it seemed to kind of fit that kind of a mood for Coromandel. It seems like maybe on a crisp fall day, it would also fit nicely.
You know what I like for that, for the random like nice like event, like a graduation when you're actually going to be in the hall with people, or like something where you're not around close people that you're always like, you know, hugging and saying, "Hey, what's up? What's up?"
It's a wedding.
Chanel Boy.
Oh, Chanel Boy.
Have you ever worn that?
Which one, Mike?
Boy, BOY.
Boy. EOI. I don't think I've tried that one before. Is it from the same collection as the Coromandel?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a exclusives, whatever.
Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for it.
But it's Chanel Boy. It's just, you know, what's funny is I had a I got lucky. I don't know what size it is. It might be a 75 ml or something like that. It's a small bottle, but somebody posted it on my local Craigslist or one of those things. And what it was they were part of some sort of a viewing of like a movie release night somewhere, and that was in the gift bag that they gave to everybody.
Wow.
Was they gave this little bottle of Boy, and the guy that got it, that was part of the, you know, in Hollywood or whatever it was, he doesn't didn't like the smell, so he gave it to his mom. His mom was like, "Well, I'm just gonna sell it for him. I don't like it either. It's not for me." So it popped up, and I'm like, "Holy crap!" I didn't even care what it smelled like. I was gonna buy it. It was like $75. So I was like, "Okay." I ran down, met the person, bought it from them, and now it's on my little wall up there, over on the other side of the. You can't even see it. It's like that way. There's a bunch of stuff on that other wall. Have you ever seen that wall in my videos, Sandy?
Yeah, I think I have from time to time. Yeah.
There's a lot of frags on that wall.
The one right directly behind you.
Not this one.
Not this one.
This is just the stuff that I mixed up.
Okay.
But no, let me see if I have a picture of it. Hold on one second. Not that one. Where's my wall of stuff? I had one on my desktop. Let's see if I have it here anywhere. Come on, computer. Desktop. And photos for streaming. I took like the backdrop picture before, and I was like, you know what? We'll throw this on there so I can access it if I have to. This isn't the best picture of it, but you get the idea. Let's save it. I'm going to put it as my picture for a minute on the screen. Let's see. Did it cover me up now?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've seen you go through that before. Yeah.
So, and then it's funky, but where you see like all the Creed fragrances, there's two more shelves to the left of that now. If you look at it, and if you come around the corner, there's two more you can't even see that are up and down on the shelf there. But that little bottle Boy right there next to the one that has the Cobra face there, the Stefan Umber Lucas 777 Mortal Skin. That little bottle right there that has to the left of it, that's Boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's, I don't know. Let's get out of this thing. This is weird looking. I have to hide myself again. I have to basically go to green screen and then put it on like 100%. That now it's probably clearer.
Okay.
And if I take this little branding off, maybe this will work. Yeah. So you can kind of see it. This is now this is up to date more. And what's crazy is if you look like the Dior one where you see Dior Home 2020, you can see how far that goes back with more bottles. So DHP, DHI, all those things go all the way to the back.
Okay.
And like down bottom where like Le Parfait or whatever that is. Comments here. Down bottom where Le Parfait or whatever that is from Armave, that goes all the way to the back. All those things down bottom go all the way to the back. You can see the Amen stuff where it comes out to 3 or 4 onto the actual shelf below. That goes all the way back with another 7.
I see the Parfums de Marly, and then I see the Roja.
Yep.
Okay. So we'd be like going in that direction.
If you go to the left, though, like where Amen is, the orange one.
Okay, I see that. Yeah.
So it goes Cryptomint. It goes whatever that white one. I can't remember. Pure Energy or something. Or Pure Shot. And then that's in front of that white rack. That whole thing has another 7 or 8 more Amen fragrances behind it on the actual shelf behind it. Okay. So that thing is deep, like 6 or 7 deep in some rows.
Oh, wow.
Which is just silly. Yeah. Which makes it a little
and then I think I recognize a couple of the Armaf bottles and boxes too there.
Yep, on the bottom there and stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. Some crazy stuff. Let me get out of this thing somehow. I don't need to be zoomed in like that. Come on, phone. I say phone. I'm playing with my computer trying to get off the green screen. And back to 40%, which should be good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, when you're over there, though, it's like you're standing in a store of your own, or my own, I guess. And I just smell one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. And there's, I mean, back here, so it doesn't look like a lot back here. It looks like a lot of stuff, but each of these is a 220 ml bottle of like one of my mixes.
Okay.
And then some of those are 6-pack. And they go all the way across.
So as you get the orders in, you decant from those bottles.
Yeah, these 17 mLs here are already decanted.
Okay.
This little row, see all these?
Yeah. Okay.
Down,
yeah, I see the smaller ones.
If I move, see down here?
Okay. Right.
So there's only lights on because I'm streaming. So there's soft LED blue lights in there right now.
Okay.
And then after it's all off, there's blackout curtains that go in front of everything. So there's no light in there at all. Kind of cool. And there's another whole shelf right here with
cool.
36 more rows.
Yeah, I'm a little bit challenged as far as having things out in the open, but I've got several chests, and so I kind of pack them and store them based on the seasons. Like I've got a summer and spring one, and so obviously I've got that one out and everything on display there. And then the stuff that I absolutely only use in cooler weather in the winter, I kind of put into one of the chests and, put it in one of the corner closets there where it, won't be subject to any extreme, temperature changes.
Awesome. Yeah, it's funny, but there's literally blackout curtains everywhere around us.
Okay.
So you can see right here is all dark over back there, whether you can't see any light or anything. But if I say, Alexa, studio on. So right now you'll see a little light come through, like possibly over here. That didn't go on. Alexa, studio on. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
So you can still barely see any light coming through right here. And over here a little bit more. See the blue and green over here now?
Okay, yeah.
Just on the edge. You can barely see it, but there are 4 LED Philips color changing lights to set the backdrop over there. So right now that's lit up. Like I could see everything I want over there. But these blackout curtains that are everywhere, you can see a little light right there from behind right there. But there's blackout curtains right here, so no light reflects off the wall behind the computer. There's blackout curtains. Like this is the basement area, like one of the sides. And it's all, I have dehumidifiers down here and a bunch of other stuff. So it's pretty cool. But it's like the Mantown area.
Right. Yeah, nice setup there. Yeah, it looks like you use a lot of that ambient lighting.
Yeah, more or less. So the camera does this fuzzy effect automatically. That makes it all fuzzy back here. So that's why it's funny when I go to put that up in front of me, it's not coming to focus. But if I take something that's bright, instant.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm fuzzy.
All right.
Isn't that cool? So the camera does that though. It makes the blur effect. See how it's clear for a second? Now it's blurry. So if I go again, zoom in on this, it's going to zoom in and clear everywhere. Now it's make that fuzzy again.
All right. Yeah. So it's kind of, you have it programmed to pick up on that. And
it's a one button on the camera.
Adjustment.
Yeah, it has I actually bought it because I knew I'd start doing this. I used to stand whenever we do the streams for the whole stream. And I would be at my computer where the wall is. There's no seats or anything over there. So when I built this setup, I made sure I set it up for this. There's a green screen up there too to pull down if I want to do like the backdrop stuff. But I like the little backdrop.
Yeah, because that's where you do your reviews, right?
The other side, usually.
That area on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or recently I've been playing with the green screen stuff, but it's been a couple months since I've even done one. Yeah. It's just the time that's involved is rough. I'll get back to it. We have a couple people in training at work. Once they're up to speed, then I'll have more free time again. So
yeah,
that's kind of like everything. But it takes for the role that they're taking on, it takes a few months to get trained. So
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
lot
and
to-
yeah, and it seems like we're all kind of getting back to our day jobs, and which is a good thing. You know, we we've got job security. A lot of us are putting in more hours now. I think it's all good. I think we're all kind of maybe transitioning a little bit away from the virtual life, which we've been living heavily for the past year and a half, and we're kind of getting back to actual living. And I think some of us are going through an adjustment period with that. But I think it's a good thing.
No, you're right. Things are coming back to life, which is awesome. Let's just answer. Sheesh. Oh, is that because of the picture of the back wall? Yeah, that's definitely like fragrances, or love them if you want to call it that. Yeah, I bought a 1 liter from Creed's right from their website back before all the prices went ridiculous. I think I got a 1 liter of Aventus for like $1,300, but I was able to decant it and make. I think I ended up getting almost double to triple the amount of money. It was like 2.5 the amount of money.
Yeah, those are like the ones that Sultan has.
Yep,
Opening
they're good.
Rudy's cabinet is like opening the gates of heaven.
Love it.
That's awesome. I like having everything away. Opening my dresser is like, oh yeah, that's a phenomenal line. I love it. It's true though. It just feels good. There's been times I think I was on the phone with like Neil one time, and then I think Animal too one time, and I was just smelling frags, just walking around, smelling the next frag, smelling the next frag.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes that's relaxing.
Yeah, it is.
It's like Neil with playing with technology.
Yeah.
The next toy to come in, I can make this sound better. I can make it look better. I can make that stuff's fun.
Yeah, it's true.
Why not enjoy it?
That's true.
I'm going to give us about 4 more minutes. I'm going to go to the 2:30 mark, and I got you, bud. I love it. That is such a good one. That's one of the problem is I say that at work now. I go to the bathroom. I'm like,
did you hear that? Did you hear that loud? Hold on, let me turn down my speaker. Tell me if you can hear this. Okay.
You gonna do it?
Can you hear it?
Can't even hear it at all.
I gotta figure out how to make that work.
I heard it the first time the FBI opened up.
The FBI open up was loud?
It wasn't as loud as your voice.
Hold on, try it again.
Nothing. Yeah, so I can hear it. It's not like your voice is louder.
Huh?
Your voice is louder than that.
Okay, so I gotta figure out. Yeah.
Is it coming through a speaker, or do you have it going to an input?
It was going through the speaker, but it's supposed to come through go through an input. That's. Let me see. Where's my stream deck? Let me see. FBI. It's real high definition. Let me see now. Tell me what can you hear it now? I'm going to turn off my speaker. Tell me if you could hear me. No.
Nothing. No.
Can you hear it? Tell me if you could hear it. No.
Nope.
Yeah, you heard it or no?
No. Nope.
Let me see. Yeah, I can't figure out how to make it work.
What mixer are you using?
Speakers. Yeah, that's the weird thing, man. I can't figure out how
That was me. That was not him. I'm just being...
Ever since I bought this audio interface.
Which one is it? The M audio thing?
Yeah. I'm having issues with trying to get this to, because I'm in on my here, let me show you my screen real quick.
Yep. I have a brand new one of those M audio things somewhere. I ordered one and I never used it. Somewhere here.
You
Here we go.
You see my screen?
Now we all see it.
Yeah. So, like, look. Okay, you see, like, here, FBI.
Mm-hmm.
Let me click it. See, I have it on my. You could have it through the speakers.
So yeah,
But I have it on my M. Look, if I have it on my M audio, you still don't hear it. What am I doing wrong?
scroll down from it so I can see more the settings.
It's just that's it. It doesn't go. FBI open up is the wave. Order
one second.
sequential
Let me do this.
random. Play stop. Let me see.
Yeah,
Play
so
next. What if I press that one? It's just play stop. No. Yeah. That's what my stream deck looks like.
I think we got someone else jumping on too. So we'll stay on a little bit longer.
Yeah, so
more
it's
people
like
here, we'll stay on a little bit longer.
I think this is move to multi-action.
Yeah. We got Juan in here now too.
What's up, Juan?
Hey, Juan.
What's up, guys?
What's
Hey,
up, dude?
what's up?
Let me fix my audio real quick.
Juan's backdrop is pretty dope. He's got a lot of fragrances, man.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong with my audio, man. Hold on.
you sound good.
I'm sorry,
Can
I've
you
been
hear us?
screaming at the TV, the fucking Sixers. I'm sorry, freaking Sixers.
Oh, boy.
Barely pulled that game out.
Maybe
What are you
that
guys doing?
Right now, we're watching Neil try to figure out how to do his settings on his audio for the sound effect.
Trying to get my. For some reason, it doesn't want to do the right audio. If someone tries to switch to the.
Can you hear us?
I'm gonna turn on my Bluetooth so I can hear you guys. All right,
Cool.
There we go. All right, I'm good now. Let me turn
Can you
my
hear
thing
us?
back around this way.
Oh snap!
There we go. Screw it. I'm just gonna hold it. All right, I should be able to hear you guys now. All
You're
right.
frozen on the screen. There you go.
Tell us what you doing.
He's trying to give us a sample. He's trying to get his audio to work. So Neil, down bottom where it says output.
Oh,
See where it
back
says
on.
output?
Okay, yeah.
Scroll down there. Pull down that menu. Let's see what that has for options.
It only has default.
Just pull it so I can see.
It has default. Okay, let me default. It has speakers, M audio,
Yeah.
and just my digital audio for my. Let me turn this one up. Let me see if it plays now. I mean, I heard it through my speaker, so it might be. Hold on.
You might just need to go to your sound settings and change like the actual sound settings on your computer possibly. I don't know how much I'd mess with that if I wasn't comfortable with it. But
No, I know. I know. Yeah, sound settings.
you might just have to change where like an input is or something. Oh, I think we got one back. Are you back?
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys.
There he is. Can you hear us now? Can you hear me? One. Hello.
I can't hear anything you guys are saying. This phone, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Your phone's amazing. It has a really good looking guy on the other side. And you couldn't hear that.
Listen, I'm going to jump on my other phone. This one's terrible. I'll be right back.
Cool. What up, OG? I still like that line. Yeah, I don't know what the setting would be.
For Neil, you should try to get Danielle back on stream again. I remember we had fun a couple of times when you had her on stream, and we were kind of doing the same thing. We were opening up different fragrance bottles and giving our impressions of them.
Show this.
Yeah, so Stream Deck, that thing right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So pull down that menu for a minute. Okay, leave it there for a minute to speaker, whatever. The way you have it. What does line 1 and line 2 do?
That's just, I guess that's the M audio.
So on the M audio, do you have a line 1 and a line 2?
Huh. Well, I have two, but I never use it because it's like for a guitar or something.
Yeah, that right there is telling you you have to turn those up. Line 1 or 2, whatever that one is.
Oh, one is up. One of 2, or is it 2?
It looks like possibly 2. Try 2. Change that thing back there. You just change it to the razor.
Oh,
that's your microphone. So that's telling you the microphone's M audio, which is weird. System sounds defaults. Line 1, line 2. Output. Okay, so scroll up for a minute. Scroll up. Keep going up. Up. So system sounds. Pull that thing down from it. Your output.
that's only what I'm hearing.
Why won't it let you go directly to the mixer? Does the mixer on the back have inputs, physical inputs?
Yeah, I have the XLR hooked up to the back of the.
But that's only from the microphone. Is there any other inputs on that? It's 2 channels, right?
Yeah.
Can you come out of the headphone jack from
No,
your computer and go to the
has,
input?
It says main and it says left and right.
Those are going to be outputs. What's up, Juan?
Oh, so that
What's
might
up
be
now? I can hear you guys now. I'm good. What are you guys doing?
We're going to fix his audio.
Hey, Juan.
So it might.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
So you're saying Michael's?
Yeah, we can hear you a lot better.
Is it coming at a line
Yeah,
2?
that other phone was terrible.
Yeah, we can hear you definitely now, Juan. Glad you can hear us. So
Good.
Neil, what you need to do is you might need to come out of the speaker output of your computer to to the other input on that mixer. If there's the second input, does that make sense? Physical cable, not virtual.
Oh, okay.
And then that way there, whatever you're playing through the sound card will come out, go into the mixer, and you can adjust it on the knobs in the mixer.
But I'm trying to figure out where does it go into?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Does it have 1 or 2 inputs on the back of the mixer?
It has 2, but like the 3.5 millimeter cord. Like
Headphone jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so come out of your headphone jack on the computer, go to the input on that. So come out, you know what I'm saying?
So hook up some 3.5 to the back of the computer.
3.5. One on each end. From the headphone jack on the computer.
Why don't you use one of the why don't you use one of those things you plug into your USB port, then has a plug-in for the mic and plug-in for your headset?
No,
He has.
Wouldn't that be easier?
He has an interface already.
Oh, okay.
That's beginning.
It took me a while to figure that thing out. Okay, that's beginning stuff. Okay.
Where is the XLR?
He can't get the audio, so there's not a setting on the actual software for the actual hardware to say play audio from my computer through a channel through the mixer. So he has to use a hard cable to do it.
Oh, okay.
So is there a 3.5 millimeter jack on the back of the computer on the PC?
It should be the same. Yeah, just a headphone jack. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be a speaker out or a headphone jack. Either one.
Okay.
And right from the computer, you'll have it. It should be green if it's on the back of the computer most of the time. They'll be color coded. If not, it might be black because just a generic.
Okay, that might be it. That might be the issue.
And then there should be a knob on your mixer to adjust that specific channel.
Yeah. I do have that. Yeah.
And then you'll be all set.
Okay, keep talking. I'll be back.
Yeah, it involves pizza. What's up, brother? How you doing, Juan?
Good, man. I just got through watching the Sixers barely pull it out. Watch that game.
Can't remember the last time I watched a game.
I actually watched the hockey game the other day.
Really?
I haven't watched a hockey game in a long time. I live in Pennsylvania. The last time I watched a hockey game.
I live near Boston, so we're spoiled.
Yeah. You got me on that one.
We stopped watching games when Tom Brady left.
Yeah. It's pretty much over now.
Well, we got so spoiled though. The Sox won so many in a row. I mean, back what was it, 3 in a few years? All of a sudden, from none to 3. The Patriots, forget about it. That was just ridiculous. And
don't get me wrong. I'm spoiled with college football. I'm definitely spoiled with that.
Yep.
Way spoiled. Oh, man.
It's some good stuff. Well, I don't think we'll ever see in sports what we saw with the whole Boston scheme. They literally were within a 10-year span. Each team was a multiple champion almost twice.
Yep.
Even the Bruins won. I mean, it was just not right.
And it started with the Yankees beating the Yankees. Did it start with that one? Yeah.
I think it started with the Patriots. Patriots first, and then it was the Red
Then
Sox.
the Patriots. Then it was the Red Sox. Then it was Kevin Garnett came with
Kevin Garnett. Man, that team was fire.
Yep.
That was a great team. They played so well together.
He was a good actor too in that and a movie Uncut Gems. He was pretty good.
Yeah, no, he was. That whole team, him, Ray Allen, Pierce. Remember Antoine Walker when he was good?
Yeah,
for like a short time, and then he became like nobody.
Now he's poor. And now he's poor.
Yeah. Dude, some of that stuff's
Thank
crazy.
You. Yeah,
he was good though for
all
a
that
while.
money.
He was solid.
Man. And what college did he go to? Kentucky?
I don't even know. I just know he was solid. He
went to Kentucky.
He was all around, a solid player. He wasn't like the best, but he was good. And then he was nobody. Who'd we lose?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost the shared stream.
No, you lost my thing.
Oh, Juan, you know Sandy, right?
Yeah, man, no Sandy. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we chatted on the streams before. Yeah, good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too, buddy. Man, you see my video reacting to Magnificent Secretions?
No, I don't think I caught that one. I'll have to check it out.
Oh my God. It's a haul video. It's at the end of it. I bought it finally because it was $50. I'll pay $50 for it just for the car crash.
Yeah.
Dude, do you even spray it?
I wear that like my best friend. Look at that thing, man. It's missing some juice, right? Nah, I sent some to Russell on
It's similar to a fruitcake at Christmas time. It's one bottle that keeps getting passed around the whole fragrance community through eBay or Facebook.
Yeah.
Probably several other people have owned that bottle before you.
I bought this brand new.
Oh, it's brand new? Okay.
When I bought it brand new. Only because I had to have it. Because, not for nothing, the collector in me wanted that fragrance, right? That was it. It wasn't because I was expecting to ever wear the thing. It was not because of anything else other than the fact that it's such a part of the fragrance community. It's just like I said, like this thing. I don't ever wear this, but I wanted it in my collection.
Yeah, that's one of the good ones to have. I sold mine a long time ago. Yeah.
It's baby powder, whatever. I mean, it smells good.
I like it and I use it, but there are other things that I would reach for before I reached for the Midnight in Paris. I think it's just the aesthetics, I think it's the name, the bottle. It just kind of creates a certain mood looking at it and spraying it. But, it's not the thing I remember the most, when I'm thinking about what's there.
What I remember about that bottle is seeing it on fragrance.net when I first started shopping for fragrances. I remember seeing it there, saying how cool of a bottle it was. It was like $40 maybe.
Yeah.
And I bought it and I didn't like it and I sold it pretty quick. And now I look back and say, man, I should have kept that bottle.
Michael, let me ask you a question.
That and Florida Mall from Jean Paul Gaultier. I wish I would have kept that bottle too.
This is called.
I just didn't like them.
What is that, bud?
Is this like 6.25 or something?
Quarter inch.
Quarter inch, and then what is this one now?
1/8.
Okay, so I need a quarter inch to 1/8 because on the back of the computer is 1/8.
Yeah, so 1/8 is 3.5. Oh, okay, yeah. So you just need the jumper to be even. So the back end of your
computer,
the back end of the mixer has a 1/8 jack. I mean a quarter inch jack. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just put it in there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, anyways, it made me gag, dude. I've never had a gag reflex on a fragrance before, and I took the test strip and I put it up to my nose and I just threw it down as a natural reaction. Just threw it down on the floor, and I picked it back up like an idiot and smelled it again. And when I smelled it the second time, I felt it come back up my throat. And I was like, man, it caught me off guard. I said, don't throw up, because I'm me, I don't edit. If I throw up on the camera, it's going to be in there. Right. So, which that probably would have been pretty funny. But I held it down, man. I was like, man. And somebody in the comments said, you need to layer it with this. I'm like, I'm never layering this with anything. I think I'll put it on my website and sell it, but of course with a disclaimer. But I would never sell a 10 ml of it. It would be like a little 0.5 vial of it, because people want to, like you said, they want to see the car crash. They want to experience it. But I don't know, man. I've had a lot of, and I'm pretty well versed in the physical world of courtship and all that stuff, I don't remember it ever smelling like that. Not even close. So maybe the French think maybe it smells like that. Maybe sex smells like that to the French. I don't know.
No, it smells like dirty, sweaty blood.
It does. It's horrible. I was expecting like a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was expecting like a bloody Band-Aid or something, but it was nothing like that.
No, dude, it's so I don't even remember what song it was. It was like a comedy song or it's a phrase in a movie. I can't remember, but it's like a rusty coin mixed with some sweaty nut juice. Like that's the only way to run with it. That's literally what that smells like. It's not beautiful. It's not good. It's all depends on how you take it. Some people like the smell of it, which is crazy, but it's their own personal choice.
Yeah.
I just got through smelling one from Hermes called Hardin Spicy, Hardin something, citrus spicy. And it was god awful. But I guess you're right. Some people like some things. I don't get it.
Yeah, everyone has.
I've actually tried that one, Juan. I think it might have been in Sephora, but it was just a floral bomb, right?
Yeah, but with like a incense, like going into a store owned by a Middle Eastern person, and they had a lot of incense going on. That with a lot of citrus, and it was just really abrasive. It was rough. It's tough. I haven't found one from that line that I really liked yet. It's just too floral, too natural for my taste. Maybe that's my problem with it.
One.
Mixer, speaker, DVD. Okay, yeah, look, here, okay. So they're showing a mixer right here.
Yep.
Into a phone.
Is he trying to hook up his microphone?
Yeah, it's trying to come out of the computer to go to the mixer.
Yeah.
Hey, Neil, by the way, I like that camera you suggested. It worked out good for that live stream I did.
Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, it is a good one. For the price, you really can't beat it.
Oh.
What was it?
What's the name of that, Neil? I don't remember. I got the box right here. It was called
Razor.
Yeah, Razor something. Yeah, this one right here.
Yep.
So yeah, it's
IO
pretty good for a starter one. Yeah, for a starter one.
Okay, this guy has it. Okay, I see what this guy. Okay, so it is what I need.
There you go. Does it have two?
Right there in the mixer.
It has two inputs on the back of the mixer?
Yeah, two.
Yep. Yeah. So as long as it says input, then then what'll happen is so the headphone jack that goes into the phone, or in this case, the output from the computer output is a tip, ring, and sleeve, TRS they call the connection, which is the stereo. So the sleeve is more or less the tip is one of the positives, the ring is a positive, and the sleeve itself is the ground or the negative. And the top two pieces are what split left to right. So buying that connector, they separate it for you to do the left and the right in one plug, so you don't have to worry. It just works.
And then I can figure out which one I can figure out. I'll come on stream again and bother you.
Yeah.
And say, hey, can you hear me? I'll plug the other one into the back of the computer because it has those 1/8. It has the 1/8 on the back of the computer.
So Neil, keep your mouse right there for a second, where you had it, where you zoomed in over that. See right there? See how you have two black lines right there?
Yeah.
You have the tip, you have the ring, which is that little tiny gold section, and the sleeve is the rest of it, right?
Yeah.
And then go to the bottom ones. You'll see how there's only one red or white instead of two. So the tip on one of those is the positive, and the ring and the rest of it's the negative, the ground. So
the white, the red was the positive, right? And
no, the red one's the right side, the other one's the left side. But you can see the little connector again, the 3.5 or whatever, the 1/8. See how there's two separate? They're separated right there.
Yes, TRS.
So literally this TRS, yeah. So this one here, the audio goes to that, and it's split to this one. So like, the tip is one of those, and the ring is the other one of those big ones. If that makes sense. It's just the way it's split. It's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, they're showing it hooked up to the amplifier. So
yeah, that's all it is.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, here's one of my little bins I use when I'm making all different things.
Let me stop.
Let me zoom in for it. I'll blow it up. I know a guy.
Nice.
So I have three of these.
It looks like one of my bins.
Yeah, there's three. Oh, dude, look at my little guy behind me. Look at that kid. He's crazy. Lucas
He's like
creeping
me,
in.
no shirt.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, mine's walking around with no shirt on too. So
Yep, that's what he does. I missed some of these comments. Let's see what we got. Straight up steak and beans. What is this? Straight up steak and beans.
steak and beans.
Talk about Mr. Fat Boy. So I got the new Cool Water Parfum, and it's horrible. So just let you know that. Well, I was expecting Cool Water, but stronger, but it's just a blue fragrance. The same thing we get all the time.
Another blue frag.
I do like this one, though. I do like Dungeon Signature Citrus Amapi. Not a bad one. I like that one. Not bad. And the new Jean Paul Gaultier is just the same thing as in the Navy. Basically the same fragrance.
Little man inside behind me. There you go. That's awesome, though. I'm going to, hey, just for the heck of it, for Juan's sake, because I'm going to take this little thing right here. It's your boy.
What's that?
Siegfried.
Yeah, that's my juice right there.
I'm going to put this in this little sample right here, and I'm going to have Lucas tell us what he thinks about it. Let's see. Lucas bottled some of the stuff.
Nice.
He's made some samples. He wants to make his own frag, so he will at some point.
I think I sent Neil a sample of Tiger, and he liked it.
Yeah.
The only thing that stinks about these little glass vials is sometimes they break when you're trying to squeeze them together. And like I literally have to wrap it in a cloth before I start doing it so that if it breaks, it doesn't cut my hand open.
Wow.
So and I've tried tools to do it. I've tried a bunch of different little things, and they work pretty good most of the time. It's just the one time it doesn't, man. One time I had the glass just stuck right in my finger. I was like, it was hell.
A homemade band.
Homemade bandage.
Yeah,
Here, little guy.
Rudy said the Patriots would be back soon enough. Yeah, they got a quarterback now, Rudy. They'll be all right. They got a championship pedigree quarterback. So.
Oh, look at this. Sorry, I've been looking back and forth.
What was that, Duplo?
He sent Hunters had to buy. So I sent, yeah. See, exactly. So I sent him the stuff that's missing in the bottle that you saw. I sent him a sample and somebody else a sample of secretions. And so Scent Hunters ended up buying the whole bottle himself. All right, so this one worked when I made it. I figured out a way to do it.
Does he wear it though? Does he wear it?
I don't know. He said he wore it for Valentine's Day this year.
Wow.
Now, but he said he actually likes it.
Yeah, I get it. I just don't ever want to go back to it. It's up there at the top of my shelf, and I see it up there, and it frightens me. But it's up there. I see it.
Look at the green screen trying to take over the Rubik's Cube. You see this dude?
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, so that's a fake background?
No, that's the background you're seeing is the one that if I had a green screen up, that would come up. That's my background of the. Look at this guy, green screen. His green things in a blanket. Here, bud. Put that back, please. Thank you. I'm gonna spray this though. We're gonna see what this little guy has to say. He has pretty good taste in fragrances. Go, bud.
He should like it.
He can't hear you, so he doesn't know what he should or shouldn't do. Just keep this 100, right? Who else is gonna just give his 9-year-old son a fragrance to say if it's good or horrible right now? Like, he could trash it, and that's okay. If it's no good, it's no good. He likes it. Let's hear the breakdown. What's the breakdown on this? Here. Go ahead, take it. Let's see what Juan loves this fragrance, so he's waiting to hear.
I don't know why, but for some reason it reminds me of the time I bit into an orange peel.
What is that?
He said,
that's what it reminds me of.
Siegfried, my version of Bulgari Tiger.
That reminds me of when I bit into an orange peel.
It really is bright, huh?
Tastes like an orange, or smells like how an orange peel tastes.
Cool.
There you go. Awesome. Excuse me, bud. Thank you. Go back upstairs, I would say. This really, honestly, I haven't smelled this since I made it the first time. It's even stronger now. Wow, that is fresh. That's bright.
Duplo wanted to see my pound.
We lost one. You want to see your pants?
Yeah. So
Hey, Michael,
up, Duplo?
I gotta do biking, man. I'm getting fat and I ate a lot and I didn't have a very productive day in terms of exercise.
That's all. That's not good.
I want to look like Luke, man. Look at Luke.
He's looking good.
Yeah, he's looking thin.
There you go.
I want to be like Luke.
Duplo.
Duplo.
Man, it smells good. Oh, there's Juan. Juan's back. There he is. We lost you for a second.
Mark, yeah, it's internet over here, man. It's a little sketchy out in the country.
That's all right.
All right, so I'll see you guys later, man. I'm not leaving because
all right,
you
yeah.
came back on. I already told them I was leaving before you came on. All right.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm fixing to get off here too. I gotta get up early in the morning to go to work.
Well, with that being
But hey,
said,
to all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day.
Absolutely.
yeah, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
I did 3 sets of 30, dude, with my my resistance cords. Rudy's
awesome.
talking shit.
I'm gonna bounce too. Then we were about to bounce before, so we'll make it a night right now. I saw
Thank you for inviting me, guys.
So.
No problem. You guys have a good night.
You too, bud. Happy Father's Day, man.
Thanks for hosting, Mike. It was nice.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you for coming on, Sandy.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Have a good night, man.
Good night.
Everybody in the chat, everybody else out there, peace out.
Good
Thanks
night,
so much
everyone
for
in
hanging.
the chat.
And happy Father's Day to everybody. If you're a father, if you're not a father, and you're someone in the figurative place, happy Father's Day to you too. Talk to you soon. Peace.